Hello, everyone. We're frantically trying to get our teams out. We do have some serious storms inbound to the Hopkinsville area and also in Trigg County, and a tornadic storm off around Dyersburg. So this is going to be serious. So stand by.
Unmute your mic, Dave.
Okay, I got it.
I got you now.
We were going in hot right now. We were trying to get our teams out the door. We've got some serious weather coming in on us. Tornado watch issued now until 9 p.m. this evening. And as you look at the radar, we already have some strong storms approaching the area from the southwest. Clarksville and Montgomery County and parts of Stewart County have now gone under a severe thunderstorm warning. And we also have a tornado warning storm near Dyersburg, and we know what that means. This whole area down here is severe, and all of it is moving northeast in this general direction. So we'll be getting teams out. They'll be taking up positions shortly, and I got to get their camera set up over here. I can't remember where I did it at.
Spotter cam.
Yeah, okay, there it is.
Okay.
There they go.
There's the first one. So we got other teams that'll be going out. Everybody, this kind of came up on us fast, and we knew it was happening, so we were partially prepared. But the fact that these warnings have come out quick, we weren't sure. So anyway, we have a lot of folks on with us, and so we're going to be with you for the duration of this. But you'll hear a lot of background noise and everything with the spotters and everybody trying to get in position. That's normal. Just bear with us as we get everybody out the door.
And lots of radio chatter behind me, but that's okay. Yeah. That's how I keep track of everyone from in here.
That's right. So give them a quick update now, Mark, on what's going on. This did come up kind of quickly.
It did. This is the final push starting to come through. We are under a tornado watch up here until 9 p.m. The storm, we were watching that storm come in. It's a pretty strong storm. Got some stronger winds in it.
If you get a road conditions update, send them my way, please. Because
Yeah, there's a lot of light. That looks almost like it's wanting to go tornadic. Look at that cluster of lightning.
if you
I see that.
let me know.
There's a lot. Yeah, there is some down on the southern end, maybe south of Bumpus Mills and on down where the warning is, down south of Dover. There are areas that look like they could be starting to rotate a bit as that starts to push through. But other than that, this is just a strong line of storms coming in. They're not severe up in our area yet. The area that's up in our direction, they're showing a special weather statement with gusts of 40 and pea-size hail. Down there, of course, they're your standard gusts of 60 and 1-inch hail. But again, starting to see a little bit of rotation down there at way, so we need to keep an eye on them. Those could go tornadic, as you said, anytime. Other than that, we've got the rest of the front on down to the south in Arkansas starting to push through. This is a final push. We're hoping this will be all the way through us by 8, 9 o'clock tonight, and we'll be done with it. We'll still be getting some heavy rain, though, so flooding is ongoing. Be aware of that.
Yeah. I'm going to take this quick look at this Intercept team's camera. I'm not sure who this. I think it's Amy and Shane. But they're on this incoming storm. Amy, are you on me with this?
Hey, yeah, we're here. Right now we are at the junction of 68, the bypass, Hopkinsville Road.
Okay.
Hopkinsville Katie's Road.
Okay.
Just trying to get a couple of thoughts of this seemingly rolling shelf cloud that's moving in on top of us here.
Yeah, that is really ominous looking. You getting any wind?
No wind at the moment.
Okay. So that answers the question. Some of them, let's see here. I'm checking out the chatter. I'm getting a lot of information coming in on chat, but we're going to try to keep everything going. Are you facing west or east or south?
We are facing northwest at the moment.
Okay, very good. All right. Well, keep us posted, and we'll come back to you as other teams get out. I know that some of them are going to be getting out soon, I hope, and so we'll be back with you.
Yeah, Dave, I'm seeing lots of rotation in that line down south of Bumpus Mills and for the storm down that way. Need to keep a close eye on it. They may issue a warning.
Okay, so this is our closest worry right here is this storm just across the border at Bumpus Mills, just south of Trigg County. This is moving northeast, which will bring it up into the Lafayette Oak Grove area if it holds on track, but we are seeing some rotation in it. And this is, I'm going to put this cone on it. You can see, let's see, these little blue squares are 15 minutes time. So from here to here is 15, it'll be 30. About the next 35 minutes or so, we should see it into the Christian County area. We will see what will happen. I can't tell you, Elliot Robertson, will a tornado hit Elton? I can't tell you that. I can tell you that we're under a tornado watch, so it is possible with this. Andrea Cook, do we need to take shelter? Not yet, but know where your shelter is and be prepared at a moment's notice. We will see. Let's see here.
New severe thunderstorm warning down south of Huntingdon, Tennessee.
Okay.
Clarksburg, Parker Crossroad.
Okay.
Buena Vista, Camden, you're in that one. There is a little bit of rotation in that one as well.
All right. So we'll continue to watch these incoming storms, and they are powerful storms as they get in here. So batten down the hatches. This has been a rude awakening for some of us. Some of us were trying to get some sleep. We did sleep in some this morning, but we knew this was coming, so we've kind of come back to reality now, it looks like. And Mark, these up here to the northwest of Hopkinsville are looking pretty strong too.
Yeah, maybe some straight line winds with those coming in. But right now, I'm not seeing very much in the way of rotation. There's some little rotations here and there, but not much.
Okay.
The main area I'm watching for rotation right now is down by Bumpus Mills.
Okay.
It's not real tight, but it is there.
All right. Be right back.
Darlene Gregory, loud thunder and rain in Gracie. Yes, indeed. That's right at the leading edge of this stuff coming in. So it probably won't last too long. And then we're in for a rainy rest of the day, I think. We'll see what happens and see if this wavers back up our direction or if that's going to take us out of some of the stuff. Be nice if it did, but we're always having to watch stuff coming up from the southwest. That's the direction these storms are coming from. I'm seeing, several little lines of a shower that's up to the northwest. And those storms, as we've seen, the main leading edge of them is down on the south end, and it just kind of streams up to the north. Usually it produces a lot of heavy rain, but so far those have not been severe. News of your thunderstorm warnings moving east of Brownsville, down in Tennessee, just north of I-40. There's a huge line. It runs all the way from near Dyersburg, all the way down to almost, just to the north of Olive Branch, Mississippi, and then on down into Texas. That's starting to bow out a little bit. So they've got a severe thunderstorm warning for that one until 3:15 p.m. And there's a huge amount of counties down that way. And they say severe thunderstorms were located along a line extending from 6 miles east of Chestnut Bluff to near Hillville to 9 miles southwest of Somerville, moving east at 45. Hazard is 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts, quarter-size hail, radar indicated.
Yeah, let's see, the storm head towards North Todd. That is a special weather statement that's out on that. Did you just read that?
No, I was reading the warning down in Tennessee.
Okay, wind gust 40 miles an hour, pea-sized hail in that. Gusty winds could knock down tree limbs, blow around unsecured object. Minor hail damage to vegetation is possible. Locations: Erin, Cumberland City, Houston County Airport, Land Between the Lakes, Indian Mound, Dover, Palmyra, Tennessee Ridge, Big Rock, Woodlawn, and Clarksville. So if you're outdoors, consider seeking shelter, as this storm is fairly powerful and coming in. And part of it is severe on the lower part. As you can see, the blue is the special weather statement, and the severe storm is this area right in here. As it goes towards Erin. Go ahead.
That line's got a couple of little inflow notch areas in it that need to be watched real closely, the southern part of it, where the severe thunderstorm warning is.
I'd be a little more, especially right in here with this cluster of lightning. And then this one down here around Clarksburg, Huntington is gone severe. It is moving northeast as well. It would also have probably Todd County and Logan County in its target if it holds together. Yeah. But it's very intense.
Yeah, right now, biggest area of rotation looks to be just north of Tennessee Ridge. Looks like it'll go just north of Cumberland City.
Is that on the northern storm?
Tennessee.
Yeah, I know.
South of Dover. South of Dover.
Okay, there you go. I found it. Okay, so everybody hang on. Jacob Gibson just passed my spotters. I hope you didn't get in their way. That would
ever get between one of our spotters and a storm, they will run you down.
Well, yeah. And if they're running from it, fall in behind them and try to keep up. Freeman's towing. I keep catching myself trying to drag your radar screen with my mouse and pausing the feed. That's either Donnie or Taylor. Good friends. Okay, Amy is on now in chat saying hello all. We meet again. Okay, Amanda Dunn's Hopkinsville, what's it looking like? Well, I can tell you right now that we're about to be encompassed with some heavy rains. The worst is going to be in South Christian, it looks like. And as we see this storm here coming up from Dover, it should affect Oak Grove, St. Elmo, Barkersville, and Pembroke. This one is a strong storm. We've got some rotation being indicated in it. It is a severe warned thunderstorm.
Show us at Gracie West Union Baptist Church in Gracie.
Copy at the Baptist Church in Gracie.
Yes, sir.
Okay, we have another intercept team out. They're taking on heavy rain. They're in Gracie right now. I'm going to check their feed. Hey, Josh, are you there?
Yes, David, we are here.
Okay, angle your camera up just a little bit. There you go. That's much better right there. What are you getting there? Heavy rain?
Just heavy rain, a few lightning here and there, but we're just getting pounded by rain.
Okay. There is a much more intense section about to come over you. So hang in there. Keep us abreast of your wind speeds and let me know. I've got your I've got your beacon on.
34 weather odds.
All right, I'll be back with you later.
All right.
Okay, this is Shane and Amy's team as they move southward, I believe. Yeah, she's moving southward. There's that ugly creature there was Shane. I'm just joking. Okay, for those of you who are just joining, I'm sorry we're having to meet like this again, but we are in the midst of a potential severe event. We have teams spreading out, intercept teams are out, and spotters are out. So we're trying to get ahead of it, and I think we're pretty well on top of what's going on. We have a strong storm about to enter Christian County around Lafayette area. It's not warned, but it is pretty strong. You can see some intense rainfall. I have a team up on the county line there at Trigg County, Christian County line on 68. We have another storm down here in the Dover area. This one is very strong. It has some rotation in it. It does have a severe thunderstorm warning on it. And let's see here. This one will affect northwestern Dixon County, western Montgomery County in Tennessee, southern Stewart County, Houston County, and northern Humphreys County. Until 3 p.m. is what this warning is. Severe thunderstorm located 7 miles east of Springville or 12 miles north of Camden, moving east at 55 miles an hour with 60-mile-an-hour wind gust and penny-sized hail. If you're in the path of this storm, you need to take cover right now. As you can see, there's Cumberland City. Here we have another warning coming out. We'll see what that's for.
And that was an update on the warning that's already going on south of Dover. It's down by Tennessee Ridge, just north of Erin now.
Okay. Again, this storm continues to look very strong. Oh, I'm sorry. I can't make the radar big. Here we go. As you can see, this is a very strong storm coming across the Trigg Christian County line over into Lafayette from Roaring Spring. I do have a team up at the county line at Trigg and Christian County on 68. This one right here is pretty concerning. This has some rotation in it, and it does look like it is very strong. You see it's bowed out, which means it's got some intense winds. We'll see how this plays through. Let's see here.
Yeah. Landon, the tornado or the circulation, it was never a tornado at Bumpus Mills, has dissipated.
Okay.
Straight line winds down through there now.
You got to remember, a lot of these could be straight line winds, but if they can be strong enough that they can do damage just like a tornado could.
Yeah, and if there are gusting, there can be little eddy swirl ups there that look shows the circulation on the radar, but it's like there and gone. So
right. We do have a tornado warning storm down here Find a radar here where we can get a little closer look at it.
Is that down south of Memphis you're looking for?
Yeah, actually it is. Okay, so that'll be a Memphis radar up here somewhere.
Yeah.
There's a lot of stuff in here. Here we go. Now we get a little better look at this, and of course that's a nasty storm there as well. Pretty good ways off from our area though. But the more we're looking at this right here, this is pretty concerning, and it is moving northeast.
Okay. Seeing a little bit of a spin just north of Cumberland City. Don't know how long it'll persist. It's on the front edge.
Okay.
Hey, David,
Yeah, go ahead.
look at this.
Okay. I'll bring you up here on the big camera. Okay, wow, look at that.
Ooh, that is a shelf cloud. Is that rolling?
Is that a rolling cloud?
Yeah, it's got a little bit in it, not a whole lot. We're trying to keep a close eye on it. I'm trying to stay ahead of it so we keep an eye on it.
Okay.
Okay. A roll cloud for everybody is, a shelf cloud is what is at the leading edge of the storm. A roll cloud is when it gets out a little bit ahead of the storm and actually starts rotating, not horizontally, but vertically. So it's just like a big
You mean horizontally,
combine
not
wheel
vertical.
or in the sky. Yeah. Yeah, horizontally, not vertically. It's like a big combine wheel in the sky as it comes towards you. And it's usually associated with really strong winds.
Hey, Shane, give me your location on that.
We are sitting at a Parkway and 24.
Penrod Parkway and I-24.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Kathleen says the wind is crazy in Crofton with the rain. Let's take a real quick look up here. Yeah, there's a little bit of an intensity there, but it's nothing like what we've got here further to the south.
Yeah, the winds up that way are about 34, 35 knots, which translates to about 40 miles an hour.
Lake and Belt, hopefully we answered your question. Brandy, none of your business. David, I'm in Arkansas for my grandmother's funeral right now, but kids and hubs are home. How's it looking by my place so I can tell them? Right now, they're in good shape, Brandy. They're going to get some pretty heavy rain, though. I don't see anything imminent that would threaten them, so hopefully you're going to be good there. Ellen Stanley, happy birthday to your husband. Taylor, see where is that? They're at I-24, and looks like they're getting on the entrance route to I-24 from the Penrod Parkway. Sarah Tarpon.
Good morning coming in.
Okay, let's see where that is.
A new flash flood warning has been issued.
Flash flood warning.
Okay. You're welcome, Brandy. Sarah Bilyeu, Logan County. Logan County right now is not in the action, but these storms are headed that way. We will know more about them here in a little bit.
Lake
Eli's-
Barkley and Canton area, a lot of this heavy stuff is probably a little bit past you already. You're still getting rain, but the heaviest line of storms come this way from you. So you have to wait and see if anything else forms later in the day. We are under a tornado watch till 9 p.m. tonight for right now.
Some of you are just joining us. For those who are just joining us, we are under some intense storms that are moved in. A couple of them are severe. The one, especially down south of Dover, is severe. It is trajectory will take it up into southeastern Christian and southern Todd.
It's extreme southeastern Christian.
Yep.
Mark, the train spotter is reporting flash flooding, Princeton, Kentucky, US 62.
Train spotter is reporting flash flooding in Princeton, US 62.
Okay. Shauna Sherman, I-24 and Parkway is heading where? They're headed down towards the storms down here in this vicinity, this severe thunderstorm. Probably Oak Grove, if I had to guess. Bobby Baggett, there is another line behind it. And this line, especially in Jackson, Tennessee, is looking pretty ominous.
How you guys doing?
Good, I'm Lisa.
I'm Justin. All right, you guys ready?
Okay, let's see here.
Enjoy.
Megan Jones, the line that is in Jackson, Tennessee, is that headed our direction? Let's see here. That would be
Probably not. The storms may be moving more northward, but the actual line is moving eastward.
the track will show the storms might get into the eastern edge. I'm going to take this spotter interceptor camera. I think this is Shane and Amy. That is a pretty intense storm right there. Okay, they're getting off, headed down towards Oak Grove. Look at that storm off to the right. Hey, Taylor, don't be nervous, buddy. I'm not going to let nothing happen to you.
Heading down 6 miles from Katy on I-24. Public reported 50-mile-per-hour winds and torrential rain.
Okay, did you copy that, Amy?
And 4, we copied.
Okay. Taylor Freeman, keep me safe. I will, buddy. This is an intense storm. It is in western Christian County now, as you can see, very intense. Lots of lightning in the vicinity of Lafayette. Our team that you're seeing right here is, I think you're at Oak Grove, just off I-24, if I'm not mistaken, right?
Yeah, sorry, copy and radio traffic. Yes, we are at the old grandmother's kitchen in Oak Grove.
Okay.
Oh, look at this beautiful thing.
This shelf cloud that we are watching is absolutely massive. We have tracked this thing all the way from weather ops down here. It's almost two stage. It's almost two levels.
It's got some coloration in it. That's probably going to be some heavy winds when it gets to you. So I'm going to keep a close eye on it, but stay nudged into the wind so that you don't get overturned.
Will do, David.
Okay, I'm going to go back to the radar. I'll be back with you here in a minute. Let's see, Megan Jones. No, you did not. I never sleep, so you're okay. You don't owe me an apology. Torrential rain and wind on Dawson Road now, Mark. That's this area right up here headed into Hopkinsville.
Yep. Mostly up and down that line, I'm seeing winds in the 40 to 45 mile per hour range, although we have had reports of higher.
Okay. Carrie Morgan, any tornadoes in Crofton? No. But the worst of it has just moved east of Crofton a little bit. But we're far from done. Okay, Peyton King says David Powell, clouds appear to be rotating over Sheffield Downs behind the convention center. You see anything of that, Amy? Of course, you probably need to stay on that you're on right now. Mark, maybe you can check that out.
Yeah, what they're probably seeing, they think it's rotation, but it's probably that roll cloud. It's probably horizontal rotation, not vertical rotation.
As you can see, this is drawing ever closer. Yeah, it's getting closer to them. And we'll see what happens when it makes impact. Again, we're watching these areas. It's getting more intense south of Hopkinsville. As we get down towards Lafayette, very intense rainfall. Hasn't gotten to Oak Grove yet, but it's coming. That's what we're looking at right here, that Amy's and Shane's camera over here. We're looking at this area right here. I'll go quickly back to the radar. And there in this area. Amy, do you have your beacon on?
Weather ops. This is Pembroke 1709.
Yes, sir. We do have our beacon on.
That's Bob Sealy. Go ahead, Nancy.
This is weather ops. Go ahead.
Yes, this is Pembroke 1709. Just advise you I'll be in the Pembroke area monitoring.
We got it. Thank you.
Roger, Roger. Thank you very much. Pembroke 1709.
09.
1709.
Mm-hmm.
Correction. Pembroke 1709.
Okay, everybody.
Yeah, he's an old weather spotter, but he's a fire spotter for us.
Oh, okay. Yeah, because I hadn't seen that call come across the radio.
Lois Wells says, guys, I forgot what watching a movie actually is. I'm way too caught up watching my two favorite guys now. Thank you, Lois. I appreciate that. Anna George, David's really bad at Long Pond Road and 41. That would be down in this area. As this storm continues to intensify as it moves east, northeast, some of this heavy stuff is going to get up into eastern Hopkinsville, it appears, as it goes right now. Very intense rainfall. Let's see here. Jacob Gibson, I can tell you that Buffalo Road is starting to get bad. Spots of flash flooding on it, only going to get worse as rain continues. Sandy Stagnatoria is hard rain in Lafayette, and I can sure verify that. Okay, and we got a new severe thunderstorm warning As this storm here to the south has intensified, Clarksville is now under a severe thunderstorm warning. If you're in Clarksville watching us, take cover now. This is an intense storm with 1 inch hail and 60-mile-an-hour wind gust. It's for Montgomery County and for northwestern Robertson County until 4 p.m. At 2:57, a severe thunderstorm located 10 miles west of Clarksville, moving east at 50 miles per hour. Hazard is 60-mile-an-hour wind gusts, quarter-size hail. Hail damage to vehicles is expected. Expect wind damage to roofs, siding, and trees. So if you're in this path, take cover right now. Right here. And that's for this intense storm back this way. It is moving east. I'm going to go back to our intercept team on this storm coming in on them. Here it is. You should be getting some pretty intense winds here shortly, Amy. And let me see.
Dave.
I'm going to go ahead.
All right. Yeah, we are starting to see a little bit of a kick up on the wind speed right now. Nothing too major, but we can definitely tell that it is moving in on us.
Okay.
Yeah, just getting to you.
All right, I'm going to quickly check on a couple of other teams. Okay, Justin, I've got you. Boy, you're in some intense rainfall there.
Yeah, it's nothing but rain.
Go ahead. I'm listening, Justin.
Nothing but rain. Not too windy. That's all there is about now. Can't really see anything in the sky.
Okay, where are you? Are you headed towards the south?
I'm drowning. I love that line. I do too.
Right, we're headed to Lover's Lane.
Okay. All right, Josh, your team. Are you still there at Gracie?
That is a 10-4.
Okay. You're in a little lull right now, but it's just get a little more intense here shortly. And I'm going back to Shane and Amy as they're about to be impacted by this large cloud that they've been tracking for a while. Winds are starting to pick up.
Dave, when you get a chance, look at the Hopkinsville elevator camera.
All right.
Oh.
Wow. Some intense rain. This is the Kroger Shopping Center on Skyline Drive in Hopkinsville.
Yeah. You can just see the edge of the sky up off to the top left where that leading edge of the storm's coming in.
Yeah. It is black out there.
Yep. All right. You can go back to one of the spotters or go back to the radar. I just wanted to take a quick look at that.
Okay. We're going to continue to watch this. Hopkinsville's still getting some intense rain on the west side. And Amanda Fox, we can confirm that.
That looks like
Cassie Campbell is at Lakeside Campground, and it's barely raining now.
They're running out ahead of it. Yeah. Trying to get to a good spot where they can look around at it. It's all shelf black.
There's Lakeside Campground owned by Michael Vance.
They travel together.
View from that camera. 56 degrees there, Mark.
I see it. Yeah, the rain's getting into them now. Not seeing much hail with these so far. Not seeing much hail with these so far.
Continue to track this severe thunderstorm approaching Clarksville now from the west. Part of this storm will get up into Todd County. Looks like they'll go across southeastern Christian. Mark, I think we have a TVS on there, tornado vortex signature on it.
It could be. There's a lot of turbulence along the leading edge of that, and there is an inflow notch right there.
Says it's moving
just
north.
to the southwest of New Providence.
Says it's moving northeast at 105 miles an hour. Of course, I don't think it's moving that fast.
You never know.
No, you
down
don't.
to the southwest of New Providence, just to the southwest of downtown Clarksville, there's some areas of tighter rotation.
Now, this storm up here between Herndon and Howell is moving at 60 miles per hour northeast. It's headed right just to the north of Pembroke. Keeping an eye on the other intercept teams out there. Right now, it looks like Amy and Shane are about to get nailed with some winds and some intense rainfall. But it's really getting intense there around Masonville.
A little bit wet. Get back.
That's fine. It'll dry.
Let's see, how many teams I got out in the intercept? Is that Chris Meacham? Is that which one is Justin?
Murray is reporting a significant temperature and dew point drop behind us.
Okay. Thank you so much. We're in the middle of it, boy. You okay? Take it easy. Let me have this and just drop that in there to Mark, and you take care of yourself. Sit down and rest. Yeah. They had to come in and get out quick because it came in on us faster than we meant for it to. Who's that? Donna? I didn't even know she was here. It's Donna, right? Have you seen her? Y'all be nice in there. I'll pay you for this as soon as I get half a chance. Let me get back into this. Okay. Give that to Mark, right? Okay. Okay. Okay,
Michelle Campbell says almost a 10-degree drop in temperature and pickup in winds, I'm assuming, at southern Graves County in the last hour.
Looks like Shane and Amy are getting some intense rainfall. What's your conditions like there, Amy?
See, Marcy, there's a lot of heavy rain coming through. It's fine.
All right, repeat, Amy. Mark talked over you. I didn't hear you.
That's okay. We are taking on some pretty intense rainfall here. Highest wind gusts we've had so far is 29.6, so it wasn't nothing bad for us. Visibility has completely dropped off.
Okay.
Which is heavy water got in, off all visible on cloud line.
Okay, getting.
We want to advise people that if they do come out this way and take the road next to the flying day, I think that's 117. There is water things on both sides of the road, and after this, I expect it to go over the road.
At 117 and where?
Flying J and Oak Grove.
All right, Flying J and Oak Grove expecting water to go over 117. Jennifer Werstein says sudden 10 degree.
Oak Grove expecting water to go over 117.
Sudden
put that
10-degree temperature drop. Thank you.
Excuse me,
Thank
put
you,
that on
Jennifer.
slide, please. Flying J at Oak Grove.
Winds out of the north with passage of storm in southern Caldwell County. That's from Jennifer Worstein, 10-degree temperature drop. Hey, Justin, what's your status there, buddy? Can you hear me, Justin?
We just got the Lover's Lane.
Okay.
The rain's let
You're breaking up. I couldn't copy you.
the
Hey, Dave.
rain
Sec.
is slowing down. We're able to see a lot more.
Okay. All right. Go ahead, Mark.
A very intense rotation, probably brief, but a very intense rotation just north of New Providence, west of St. Bethlehem, Clarksville area.
Okay. Anyone in the Clarksville area, we have intense rotation, possibly brief, near New Providence. This is a dangerous situation. It is a severe thunderstorm, but it's also a possibility it could drop a funnel.
Hopkinsville area should expect another 2 to 2.5 inches of rain over the next 60 to 90 minutes.
SLAC says an additional, based on radar estimates, an additional 2 to 2.5 inch rain in the Hopkinsville area over the next 90 minutes.
Okay, 2.5 inches of rain in Hopkinsville over the next 90 minutes is expected, according to the National Weather Service. Amy and Shane are getting some intense rainfall.
New information. This flash flood warning has been updated.
Chris Meacham, what is your location?
We are
New severe
over
thunderstorm
the
warning coming out.
Parkway by U.S. Tobacco,
Okay.
and we're taking on very heavy rain, and as we speak right now ourselves.
Okay. Okay, I'm going back to radar. We have a new severe thunderstorm warning for Elkton, Zion, Herman, Trenton, Pensham, Anderson, Hammocksville, St. Elmo, and Pembroke, all under a severe thunderstorm warning. Here we go.
13, go ahead.
Kill it, I know where it's at.
A new severe
Go ahead and kill it, I know where
warning
it's
has
at.
been issued.
Roger. Guy, all right. Yeah, Roger, we have you on location. Lover's Lane.
Okay. It says severe thunderstorm warning for southeastern Christian County and southern Todd County until 3:45 p.m. At 3:10 p.m., severe thunderstorms were located along a line extending from near Pembroke to near Oak Grove to near Clarksville, moving northeast at 50. Hazard is 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts, radar indicated.
Okay, heavy downpour on Shallow Church Road, according to Chris Knight.
It is just a backup frequency for locals to get weather into the weather outstation or to each other.
Yeah, that area of intense rotation just past State Route 374, west of St. Bethlehem.
Okay, Amy, that's not too far from you guys.
It's moving northeast. It's going to move up toward probably north of Guthrie, south of Trenton is the direction it's going.
Did you copy that, Amy?
Yes, sir. We copy. Would you like for us to try to get in behind it? See what's going on?
Intense rotation.
Right where that notch is, right there.
You see the notch, if you look at the radar, you see the notch down here around
Just on north
Just
that-
where the park goes.
Yeah, west of St. Bethlehem, moving northeast. It should pass
Okay,
between
yes.
Trenton and Guthrie.
Okay, 10-4. We're gonna start moving location and try to get behind it.
Okay.
Yeah. Be advised, it's on the leading edge of the storm, so you're going to have very intense rain behind it.
Negative. Our meeting is
Yeah.
I'll do that.
Okay, they got it. Kayla, stop. Is it coming towards Auburn? I can't tell you at this time.
I gotta go 73.
Christy Sanchez Robles, she's in Guthrie right now.
Go ahead.
So this is going to pass northwest of you.
We are currently leaving our location in Oak Grove, the Blanche, and
Trish Horn, update on Hopkinsville. Pretty much the whole area is getting intense rainfall along this leading edge of this storm. Hopkinsville is still getting some intense rainfall as well. Sherry Lewis, thunder and lightning in Greenville, or Muhlenberg County. And Robin Stan is asking about Greenville. Okay, there's another place posting about the extreme rotation there at Clarksville, Mark, that you're watching. This would be in this little notch right here. Everybody that's looking at this. We have a team that's close. They're going to try to catch up to it.
Roger. That's a good copy. You still have my cell phone number, correct? All righty. You all be safe out there.
Okay, Amy, I have Christy Sanchez Robles is in Guthrie. She says she can see the cloud coming headed to Elkton on 181 North.
You said that was 181 north.
Yes, that's what she says. Yeah, that would be this area right in here. If you're able to see our radar.
Yes, absolutely. I've got it pulled up on my laptop. Okay, perfect. We're gonna try to get that way as quick as we can.
Okay. For those of you just joining us, we are tracking some intense storms right now across the area. We have a severe thunderstorm warning for southeastern Christian County, including Pembroke. Also for southern Todd County, including Elkton, Trenton, Pincham, and Guthrie, with a line of intense storms moving across the area. We have intercept teams throughout the area right now. One of them is attempting to catch up to an area of intense rotation. It's being observed by several. Not dropping a funnel yet, but it is capable of it. We're going to watch it very closely and keep you posted on it.
Seeing a bit of rotation from the Nashville radar east, southeast of Pembroke. Should be moving up toward general direction of Elkton, but again, it's from the Nashville radar, so it's pretty far out.
57, this is weather.
We're detecting the rotation, Amy, east, southeast of Pembroke. Coming off the Nashville radar.
Yeah, that's a new rotation. That's not the previous
Okay, that's
one.
new rotation. That's not the one that you guys are trying to intercept. Pretty much all of Christian County, east, Hopkinsville, and eastward, including Fearsville, Pembroke, Oak Grove are experiencing very heavy, intense rainfall along the leading edge of this storm.
Yeah. Nicole Davis on chat says they could see the rotation from Clarksville, Tiny Town area.
Okay. Are you copying that, Amy?
I'm sorry, I was monitoring radio traffic. What was that?
Nicole Davis says they could see the rotation from Clarksville, Tiny Town area. Mark, I can't detect it because it's so close to the radar site.
Yeah, it looks like it's moving up. It's northeast of St. Bethlehem, running along just north of Guthrie Highway. Not to the state line yet.
Okay, it's not quite to the state line yet, Amy. It is headed towards the Guthrie Highway, moving northward. That would be probably 79 towards the 181 highway, which would confirm where.
Okay,
And the rotation
13, go ahead.
east of Pembroke has moved on over into Todd County. It's straight north of the radar site at Trenton.
Michelle Wilson says she's seeing rotation in the Trenton area. That's the area of the radar site now.
Yep.
Hey, Roger.
So we're looking at two different areas of rotation, right, Mark?
Yep.
Okay. Justin, are you still there?
13, this is weather ops.
Yeah, I'm still here. We're heading in towards Elkin right now.
Okay. Might not be a bad idea.
Don't get too close. Don't get too close if you're coming in and across 68.
Did you copy that, Justin?
I'd stop before I got.
13, this is weather ops. Over.
Yeah, tell him I hear him.
Mark, you're going to have to reach them on the radio. They're losing their signal on the phone, but let them know that they need to stop before it gets too far into it so they don't get into that funnel.
Right.
13, be advised your radio might not work as you head towards that location. Please call weather ops when you're on location.
Tell him not to go too far past Fairview and don't want him running into the backside of that.
13, this is weather ops. Be advised.
Okay, everybody, hold your breath. I wish I could answer the individual questions, but we have some intense situations with our intercept teams. We have two different areas of rotation we're tracking, and we're trying to keep them out of the way of both of those.
New information. This flash flood warning has been updated.
Down in Tennessee, there's a pretty strong severe thunderstorm, bowed out, echoed down east of Waverly, west of McEwen. And another line coming up that's just clearing Huntington and down near Clarksburg and Parker Crossroads, Tennessee.
Okay. This other line of intense storms looks like it's coming up in the same direction that this one came from. It is moving northeasterly. Areas west of Hopkinsville now receiving mainly just light to moderate rainfall.
Jacoby, you very good. This line is probably dropping that's probably where our 2.5 inches in the next 90 minutes is coming from. The National Weather Service was concerned about. That's dropping a pretty good heavy amount of rain as it goes.
Somebody needs to cut that. I'm seeing my breath in here.
Everybody was about to roast in here. It's on 72.
Then open the door or crank this one somewhere. I don't care. Mike Bynum, let me check. I will try to check it real quick. Mike, it looks like just some heavy rains. I don't see anything serious as far as rotation or damaging winds or anything. So you're probably pretty good, Mike. And we both love you too, brother. Okay, we're still watching this storm. A severe storm in southern Tide County. Mark, can you update rotation anything? You're muted.
The one down toward Guthrie seems to have weakened out. It's broadened out. It's not as tight by a long shot. Fort Campbell's still showing TVS, but that's right in the data fold.
Okay.
The one up by Elkton has still got a fairly sharp area of rotation, but it's off to the northeast of Trenton. It's kind of right along the front edge of that line. There's a couple of areas that's just starting to get to Elkton.
Okay. Stephanie Roke, I don't think it's in your area now. It has moved on off. I don't see Justin's beacon. Justin, I need you to turn on your GPS beacon so I can locate you.
Yeah, the one up by Elkton, the heaviest area of rotation on the Nashville radar, just past Stringtown. Well, just updated. Hang on.
Okay.
It's just passing B. White Road and 68.
Okay.
And so all those, the rotations are right along the front edge of the heaviest winds there.
All right.
The one down by in the south, it's moving south of Guthrie, just getting to US 41 south of Guthrie.
That's where that notch is?
Yeah.
Okay, Amy, you're not far from that notch now. You're close to it.
Okay, we just got off the interstate at exit 1. We're going to try to come in from the backside.
Yeah. It's just southwest of Guthrie. Guthrie sailors are headed toward North Tide 181 North. That is, yes, that is correct. That's what we're tracking. Brianna Harden getting loud thunder in Lewisburg now with low clouds. Mark, I'm going to stay on this team down here with this radar. Can you check on that for her? Lewisburg.
Where is it?
Lewisburg.
Okay. They're going to be getting some heavy rain and some gusty winds, just about 35. But right now, they're not in a warning.
Okay. See where this warning's.
3:27 p.m. A severe thunderstorm was located over Guthrie, or 12 miles south of Elkton, moving east at 45 miles per hour.
Yeah. Updating that warning or issuing a new one. I can't tell which yet.
I think it was an update.
No lights flickering in Elkton off 6880. Amy, you almost should be able to see it. Are you moving? Trying to see where
there might be too much heavy rain between them and where it is.
I tell you what, they're close, though. They are close. Ramses Pastrana, me and my wife, we kind of have some severe weather fatigue. Is anywhere in this country that doesn't have any severe weather issues? I don't think so. No.
Everyone has their own brand they deal with.
Okay, Denali says, how are we okay on Fort Campbell area? Yes, you are okay there, at least for the time being.
Yeah, another strong storm just coming across Lafayette and Herndon area, but it looks like it's just heavy rain right now.
Okay, yeah, I see it.
Have to wait and see. We just lost the warning that was down around Oak Grove. The warning is now in central and east Todd County.
New information. This severe thunderstorm warning has been updated.
Okay, yeah, and that looks much stronger now up towards Elkton.
Yep.
Okay,
the Nashville radar is still painting a TVS there, but again, they're looking a little bit higher up in the atmosphere.
Justin, do you have your GPS? Justin, do you have your GPS beacon on? Well, that's a Sizemore. Does Dawson need to worry?
I did.
You do have it on?
You're able to see my location?
Not showing up.
What's that?
Justin's marker.
Well, you're coming up. If you haven't got to Elkton yet, you're coming up on the back side of that intense rain shield. And Mark, I don't know where that rotation is in that area right there.
It's along the leading edge. It's actually east of Elkton now. It's almost over to Daysville.
We're actually in Fairview right now.
Okay, they're at Fairview right now.
We are actually. We're in Fairview.
Okay, I got you.
It's moving east fast enough. He may not be able to catch it.
Okay, they're extending that tornado. Well, I'm sorry. Severe thunderstorm warning is now in Russellville, encompassing Russellville, Cave Springs, Whippoorwill, Gordonsville. All of southern Logan County is now under a severe thunderstorm warning for wind gusts up to 60 miles per hour and 3/4 inch hail.
A new severe thunderstorm.
Here it comes the location. Also, Simpson County, parts of western Simpson County. I've lost somebody's feed. That'd be Justin's.
Yeah. It's southern Logan County and southwestern Simpson County till 4 p.m. At 3:30, a severe thunderstorm was located near Elkton, moving east at 45. Hazard is 60 mile per hour wind gusts. Radar indicated.
side.
I believe it's going to be moving too fast for you, Justin. I'm not sure you can catch up to it. And Amy, let me see where you guys are. Mark, where is that rotation in their area?
Theirs has pretty well dissipated. It's up northwest of Adams, almost up to the one in Guthrie. Actually, it is a crossover into Guthrie. It's crossing Banton Coots Road and State Highway 848.
Okay. Around Pincham?
Yeah.
Okay, so they're not too far away. Amy, I'd say you're about 5 to 6 miles southwest of Pincham, which is where the rotation is located at the time.
Yeah. The strongest rotation on up in Todd has moved well north of Elkton. It's up along Claymore, Russellville Road, and Thomas Road.
The National Weather Service in Nashville has issued a severe thunderstorm warning for Dixon County in Middle Tennessee, southwestern Montgomery County in Middle Tennessee.
New warning down by Clarksville.
In Middle
Yep.
Tennessee.
And watch that one back towards Camden. That one is very intense.
Yep. That whole line is warned from all the way up by Paris, all the way down to Lexington and Henderson and Darden down in Tennessee.
Yeah, it looks
just north of Parsons.
Looks like Greenville and Central City are getting some heavy rains. About to enter Dunmore. Well, this one down here just northeast of Waverly looks pretty nasty.
It does. It's bowed out.
Okay, let's see here. Hotel Mario says getting kind of rough in South Muhlenberg. Yeah, so far you're okay there. Tammy Kite, third time's a charm. Is this the only bad storm for today and tonight? I'm sure we'll have rain, but worried about storms. We're not going to be done with this for a little while yet. Brittany Atkins, Hallinsville is getting hammered. Yes, I can see that. Okay, Cameron Denny, Graham has bad winds. My roof is now leaking. Find Graham. I believe it was further north up here. Okay, let's look at Auburn. Auburn is just in the edge of the severe thunderstorm warning from these storms coming in from the west. It is going to look pretty nasty, especially when you get over towards Whippoorwill, Cave Springs, Olmsted, Lickskillet, Allensville. Heavy, intense rainfall. And Lisa Johnson, no wind in Guthrie hardly.
this is from older, but just to advise everyone, these are still the road closures they had as of this morning. Woodmill Road, Hurst Drive and Oakhurst Drive, Dawn Drive, Cardinal Drive, and there were high water areas in Colonel Terrace and Skyline Park Drive, and the ditches remain full. I'm sure that with all the rain we just got, those will be rising again.
Wow, this storm back here towards Camden is absolutely intense. Looks like our teams over towards Todd County have lost signal. Lillian Hillsbury, Cox Mill has water over the road in several spots. Julie Lyons, thank you all so much for making me feel so much safer. Hey, Sierra. Sierra checking in, watching in Russellville. Okay, Tammy Kite, my daughter wants to know about McEwen, Tennessee. Mark? You're muted.
Okay, I see McEwen. It's in the clear right now, but there's another line coming up. The one that's down by Camden is coming this way, and it looks like it'll be very intense as it moves through. So that's probably about an hour to an hour and a half away.
There's McEwen, and there's the storm he's talking about. Thank you, Michelle Maine. Jonathan Shupp, it's really slowed down in Elkton. But boy, Western Logan County getting some intense stuff.
Yeah. They are extending the flood warning for our area through this evening because of the heavy rain we're getting.
Denise Sanderson Dossett, you're in Elkton. We're in a shelter and can't tell. I think you can come out of shelter. It looks like the worst of that is now to the east of you. Kim Hunt, Twin Tunnel in Penrod is closed, road falling in.
Penrod, Kentucky?
Yes, it's Twin Tunnel in Penrod is closed, road falling in.
Yeah. Report from the public. Twin Tunnel in Penrod is closed. The road is falling in. That goes to National Weather Service, please. Twin Tunnel in Penrod is closed. The road is falling in.
Getting reports from the public also of a huge wall cloud rolling in from Russellville, from BDC.
Wall cloud or roll cloud? That may be the leading edge of that. I don't know.
Sierra, if you're over there, you should be able to spot that.
There are a couple of rotational areas up there. They're on the Nashville radar. They're not as strong as they were.
Pernod is in Muhlenberg County.
Okay, that's in Muhlenberg County.
Muhlenberg County?
Yeah.
Was that Penrod Road?
Pernod.
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 Okay, BDC clarified it's a roll cloud.
All right. Figured that might be the case. You know, the radar is kind of interpreting that as as rotation, and it is rotation, but it's not like a.
It's rotation laying on its side horizontally.
Yeah. So
Okay,
I think that's a lot of the indicators I'm getting up in the northern part
another
of this.
report
It's near
from
Russellville.
another report from Plankin Eden Twin Tunnel is really bad. It's Penrod, Penrod is the spelling, on 431 South. Twin Tunnel Hill.
Okay. Penrod, Penrod.
No, the county.
Muhlenberg County. Did you copy that? Muhlenberg County.
Yep, we got it.
Okay. Sierra Taylor says it's a wall cloud. Sierra, give me a location on that. We're trying to verify. Twin Tunnel Hill is in between Greenville and Drakesboro. They said on 176 it's falling in. Okay, she also clarified roll cloud.
41 is weather.
Gotcha, roll cloud.
No, sorry. Team 34 is at
41, this is weather ops. Do you want 30?
Well, we're continuing to watch this situation. So far, we've come through it pretty good. For those of you who are just joining us, Diana Hester Thomas, it's either wall cloud or roll cloud. They're two different things. A wall cloud is a small cloud that's rotating. A roll cloud is like a roller laying on its side. You don't see that too often, but you do see it occasionally.
It's the lead edge of the storm. A roll cloud is at the lead edge of the storm where a shelf cloud would be. It's just a little bit out ahead of the storm.
And Tammy Michael, is Twin Hill Road closed or just starting to fall in? They're telling me that it is closed and it's bad. Sierra says it's 954 Anderson. It looks like a roll cloud, but also has a pretty good lowering on the back side. So that would make it a roll cloud then.
Yep.
Okay, for everybody asking. It is closed at the at Penrod.
Twin tunnels.
Yeah, Twin Tunnel is closed. Meanwhile, back towards Hopkinsville, still getting some heavy rains.
Yeah. Bit of an inflow notch north of Adairville, but not a lot of super strong rotation with it. Nashville has a TVS on it, but nobody else is showing that much rotation.
I see the notch, but yeah.
Meanwhile, down in Tennessee, there's a strong storm near Sladen. It's moving to the northeast. It just looks like a strong thunderstorm, although it could get some rotation down the south end of it. And that line of storms that's coming in is still just west of Waverly and down by Lobelville and on down toward Decatur. All in West Tennessee.
Meanwhile, back to the west appears to be just socked in with solid areas of rain. This one, yeah, you're right. This one down around Waverly and Camden, New Johnsonville is very intense. I would ask if you haven't subscribed to the channel, please do so. It helps us to continue to do this for you. If we have been a service to you, I'm asking you to go over and subscribe to the YouTube channel. They may ask you, if you've never subscribed before on YouTube, they may ask you for your email address. It's okay to give it to them. They're not going to charge you for it or anything like that. And you won't even hear from them. It's just to make sure you're a real person.
I don't know about that.
Thiacor, I want to make my whole house a shelter and be like, yeah, I'm good. Excuse me. Tammy Sharkey, my dad is in Indian Mound, says they're getting hammered.
New information. This flash flood warning has been updated.
Alicia Anderson, is there any rotation with what's hitting Russellville? Mark, you got any rotation there around Dareville?
Yeah, rotation where?
Dareville, in this area right here.
Dareville.
Well, there's plenty of vacant places.
Looks like the rotation would be above Adairville. The notch is about halfway between Adairville and Russellville.
Would it be this area right here around Oakville?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep, just south of Corinth.
Amy, what's become of you guys? I see you're in some flooded areas. Wow, watch out there.
Hey, we are currently in Pembroke. That's what we just come through. Pretty shallow running water across Pembroke Road here. But it is continuing to rise. We are getting a lot of standing water and running water across the highway right now.
Okay.
So as the spring continues, it's definitely going to keep rising. So people definitely need to be keeping an eye out for flooding.
Okay. All right. And let me check on our other team, which would be Justin. Where are you at, Justin? And we have lost his signal. He seems to be in God's country somewhere out there.
Yeah, right now we don't have anything heading into Christian County. Everything's going to be to our south and moving off to our east.
Well, do we want to recall the teams back into weather ops for a respite?
Be soon.
Let Mark know that my phone just went out a little bit.
Okay. Team 13 just lost a phone for a little bit. They should be back. They're on 115 coming where?
Back towards Oak Grove.
115 coming back towards Oak Grove.
Okay. Okay, so we're starting to wind down a little bit. The biggest point of interest right now is off into the Russellville area, east of Russellville, from north to south. Very intense rainfall from about just east of Lewisburg all the way down to near Dareville. And there you can see it. Angela Helsley says Beachland and Logan County is getting tons of rain right now with some wind. And I can certainly attest to that. While we're watching this, as we'll keep an eye on it for you, I do want to talk to you about our sponsors. And the biggest thing that we can do for you is tell you about how you can get a storm shelter. How many times in the last few days have you been thinking, boy, I sure like to have a storm shelter, it'd be so much more convenient. Be some peace of mind as well, knowing that you've got a place to go and don't have to worry about who's going to be open or not and who's going to take pets or not. And while I speak, I hear a warning coming in.
Pleasant Hill, Springfield, Tennessee.
Okay. So anyway, I wanted to talk to you about a storm shelter. Top quality. A lot of you on here already have them, but let's take a look at this right here. What would you do when severe storms with tornadoes threaten you and your family? If you have planned properly, you will have a storm shelter nearby that is strong, safe, and will save your family's life. Mid-South storm shelters provide just that. They blend well with the landscape and are proven lifesavers. When the weather gets severe, have no fear with a Mid-South storm shelter. Call today at 270-725-6020. And that's true. Hang on just a second. Got my finger caught up here. These boys put out some good storm shelters. The phone number 270-725-6020. And if you mention Weather and Wisdom, they're going to give you $200 off the price of the storm shelter. So be sure and take that in. John Cohea, what did they say about Springfield? A severe thunderstorm warning, but the storm is way on back to the west. It'll be there in about 30 minutes. I'll show it to you here in just a moment. Also, don't forget, someone had a roofing issue. Call Michael Vance Contracting and Roofing, 270-707-ROOF. One of the best in the business. He can tell you what you need to know and what you can do, and he has teams ready to come to your assistance when you call him. Also, he owns Lakeside Campground Marina at visit lakesidecampground.com. Great place to visit, especially if you're trying to get away from all like I would like to do. Also, can't forget my friend Katie Moyer. She's got some fishing attractant that will drive your fish crazy and she'll jump on your hook. Take a look at this. If you want to give yourself an edge in catching fish, You have to try Kentucky Hemp Works Fish Attractant. It is so easy to use, even a child can do it. A drop or two on your bait will yield amazing results. Make your fishing trip memorable. Catch lots of fish with Kentucky Hemp Works Fishing Attractant. Look for it in our online store at dpww.shop. Supplies are going fast, so place your order today. And like I said, dpww.shop, you can find that product and other stuff, some of the Merc from the Weather and Wisdom channel, and also a link to Shop Weather and Wisdom, where you'll find jackets, shirts, hoodies, all kinds of neat stuff there. And I guess we better get back here to the radar. Now, John Cohea, here is a severe thunderstorm warning. It includes Springfield, Tennessee, Cooperstown, Mount Denson. For this storm that's coming up from the west, it doesn't appear as intense as some of the others, but it does pack a punch. So just be aware of that. We also have a special weather statement for Franklin and Simpson County for this storm here moving across. And it says that wind gust up to 50 miles an hour and pea-sized hail in this storm approaching. And that would include Bowling Green, Russellville, Plum Springs, Crestmore, Memphis, Memphis Junction, Mount Victor, Anderson, Franklin, Auburn, and Adairville. So if you're outside and this storm's approaching, consider taking shelter on that. And that would be this storm right here. This includes all these areas up here, even to Bowling Green. So this is a pretty good storm. We've tracked it for a while. Has some pretty good punch to it. So far, nothing destructive that we've been able to find or get information on. So that's what we have for right now.
And that newest warning is down in Tennessee for northwestern Davidson, northeastern Dixon, southeastern Montgomery, northern Cheatham, and central Robertson counties till 5 p.m. It says at 3:35 p.m. a severe thunderstorm was located 12 miles north of White Bluff or 12 miles west of Ashland City, moving northeast at 50. Hazard is 60 mile per hour wind gusts and penny-sized hail, radar indicated.
Okay. Beside from that, the next other storm is back here around Waverly. Maybe a pretty decent storms here to the west southwest of Dover. Movement on that is east northeast. That would take it up into southern Christian at some point. And then back behind that, a blob of rainfall in general. Mark, I wonder, would that be the end of our stuff, our event?
I don't know. I've been trying to watch what they're doing with the tornado watch down that way.
Oh, look, the dew point's down to 49 degrees and the temperature's 50. That's in Mayfield. That's cold air coming in.
Yep. The only counties in starting in Kentucky starts over with Callaway at Murray, and then Trigg and us, and then Muhlenberg and Todd, and then off to the east of there, over to the east of Glasgow. There's a lot down in Tennessee. They're not really degrading the tornado watch behind it. The front is laying back just to the east of Little Rock, just to the east of Jonesboro, near Blytheville, right around Paducah, and up to Evansville. That's where the front's laid. So I guess as that edges on in, we may see the tornado watch drop off, but I haven't seen much change in it yet.
Yeah, but what I'm looking at is the dew points and the temperatures are dropping dramatically back here behind all this. You know,
Absolutely. I think that's it as far as those regions, especially for today.
Yeah. Well, I'm saying that once this moves on east, this is going to be coming into us too. So it won't be long. We'll be done with this.
I believe you're right.
Well, that's a good thing.
Isn't it?
I can't hardly believe it. We may actually get some rest later on today.
We might. Wouldn't that be amazing?
would. I don't even know. Okay, what time is it anyway? I've done lost all track of time.
It is 4:03.
Well, it ain't as early as I thought it was. So yeah, I guess so.
I know.
I was saying we're going to get out here like, oh, it's going to be 1 o'clock. It's nowhere near. We're way past that. I guess, got so involved in all this that time just flew on by.
It does that.
Okay. William Watson says temperatures dropping fast in Katie's. And Vanessa Sizemore, anything severe for Dawson Springs tonight? I don't think there will be.
Yeah. The storms back down by Memphis. Well, there's still storms there, kind of weakening out.
It'd be so nice if that's the end of it. I'm so tired. Lois Wells, I'm all about being blessed. Boy, isn't that the truth? BDC says, I'm going to send you pictures of the roll cloud earlier if I can, David. You can, but I have literally probably 100 messages I haven't been able to get through just because of how busy it's been. I will get through it. May not be for a day or two, but I will get through it. I try to read every single message.
This weather ups, go ahead.
And Pollard, what about Crofton?
I'm good for
Crofton
now.
is in the clear.
Again, please. Again.
At the elementary school.
Okay.
Top, you're at the elementary school in Pembroke.
That was 13. Yeah.
That's good. Okay. Radio reports that 124 is being closed near Kentucky 128
Yes.
due to flooding.
All stations be advised.
Okay. J. Daniel Stratton, I sent you a video on Facebook Messenger. Some of the hardest rain. Shauna Sherman says, OMG, sleep, sleep, sleep. I've been with you guys for several nights. She means she's been watching us for several nights.
Yeah. Dave, we have a tornado warning down by Dixon in
Okay.
Dixon County.
Let's go down here and see if we can put that thing to bed. Yeah, that doesn't surprise me on that storm there. We've been watching it for a while.
Yeah. It's got a little comma shape to the top of it.
Yeah, I see that. Let's see if I can go in and see the actual file. Well, how tight is that rotation, Mark? It doesn't seem to be all that tight.
It doesn't. It's an area of high winds, so maybe they're getting a little eddy off of it.
Like maybe a microburst or something.
Yeah. The main area of rotation is right around Humphreys County Line Road and Garner Creek Road. It's just north of I-40 going through there. Just to the southwest of Dixon.
Mobile stations, be advised, this is whiskey.
We'll continue to watch this a little bit. Okay. I can hear the wind picking up outside. We've begun recalling our units back in that are out in the interceptors. You're muted. I can't hear you.
I haven't, but I'll get them going on that now.
You might as
You
well.
can recall the intercept teams, please.
All right. It's over.
Could be.
Piper says, how is the storm over Auburn and Middleton? Very loud.
Weather up. Index.
Well, I guess I'll
Return to weather ops.
sneak out while the
Return to
weather's
weather
good
ops.
for me to get out.
Okay.
It's not doing anything, so I guess I'm gonna get. All right.
57 South.
Hopefully we won't have anything tomorrow, but
We're not looking for anything tomorrow, and hopefully we won't have anything more tonight. I think we're about done. Except for that.
If we can keep these warnings coming in, to somebody tell the National Weather Service we're tired. Let's see here. Carl Latham says, about time to break out the weather and wisdom. Drink koozies, fellas. Boy, I couldn't agree more. I don't even know what day of the week this is.
It's Saturday in the park.
Feels like the 4th of July. Mike Bynum, I know my phone just circles and circles. This weather has the internet all jacked up here in Washington, Indiana. It has it jacked up everywhere.
Think this warning's gonna push the east towards Nashville.
It's heading that way.
Yeah.
I'm worried about that tornado warning down there. That's heading kind of straight for Nashville,
Yeah. It's,
for the northern part of Nashville.
mm-hmm.
Well, it sure looks like a lot of wind in that. It doesn't really look like a tornadic thing. I couldn't see it very well.
It could be a front end spin up. There is a notch right there where they're
Yeah,
looking
I
at,
see
if you
it.
notice.
Yeah.
I see the notch.
But yeah, there's a lot of straight line wind with that.
But once we get this thing up here east of I-65, and everybody there is happy, as we look back to the west, all we see is just plain old rain. I mean, good sleeping weather. And the temperatures, oh my goodness, 50 degrees back in Mayfield with a dew point of 49. Woohoo!
Yeah. The mesonet here in Christian County has shown a temperature of 53.5 with a dew point of 52.
Yeah.
So that kind of kills our severe weather potential for today, I think.
We're about done.
Unless we get a wave back up our way, which is not looking like it. The models are being slow to catch up with all this. Lost you, Dave. Oh, he muted himself so he could cough and sneeze.
Yeah, it did really cool. I noticed that when I went up to the
Constantly rain tonight. We may see some rain and showers tomorrow, but they won't be nearly as bad. It will be on the backside of this. And then the cool weather gets in here. We haven't even talked about that. We're looking at the potential coming in the early part of the week with nighttime lows down in the upper 30s and then down to the low 30s. We could see frost on
And
Tuesday
snow.
night.
We couldn't even see snow.
Really?
Well, actually, I'm just lying. I just want to see everybody's reaction. Chelsea
It
Reese
wouldn't be
says,
the first time.
no, it wouldn't. Chelsea Reese says, y'all go home and get some sleep before Mother Nature freaks out. It has been a pleasure serving you guys. I have enjoyed this. We've had some good times dealing with this severe weather. What else can you do? You try to get through it and enjoy it as much as we can. Anna James, all right, hopping off. Thanks, guys. Get some rest. Thank you, Anna, for helping us. Anna George, oh no, it wouldn't surprise me. Donna Zakusia, I would love snow. Daryl Bass, Mark 439, peace, be still. I could live with that. And Chester Reese says, Eli is jumping for joy now with that word. Susan Johnson, girl, you ever going to get back to work? It's been a long 4 days, but you guys prevailed. Thank you. Get some sleep, and I'm going to. I mean, I don't know how to handle just going home and not having to worry about getting up and having something to do and getting ready to get out the door and facing those storms. Eric Brake, you have been a blessing to us. Glad you're on our team now. Looking forward to more. CCMS. So, David, was that big storm that just came through Hopkinsville, the cold front? That was a lot more rain with that cell. Is the heavy right like that all done? It pretty well is getting close to being. Yeah, if you look back here to the west, here's what we're seeing. Yeah, we got some more rain coming. It's moderate, but here's what is important. Back here in Mayfield, take a look. There's the temperature, 50 degrees. Dew point's only 49. The front is through here. And if we go down here towards Murray, again, dew point's 52, temperature's 52. Our deal is over with. The severe is over. Even back here into Tennessee, still got a dew point of 63, which is a little high, and the temperature is 63, but all indications are the front is somewhere right in here coming through and starting to filter that cooler air in. And our messing that here in Hopkinsville, Mark, what did you say it was?
Temperature is 53. The dew point is 52.
So, yeah, it's over. It's over for us. I can't see us getting any more severe weather today or tonight. And once this rain finishes up, it's done. And we'll be done for the next few days. Thank goodness. Pete Pools, never wanted cold air more in my life. Thank you, Lord. I got to agree. I'm actually celebrating. Mary Tate, hey, y'all, thanks for everything. The storm headed toward Nashville, so y'all think it will make it to Hillam?
Mark, we have verified 4.5 inches of hail at Pennyville Regional Airport in the last 24 hours.
You mean rain?
Yes, I said. Didn't I say rain?
You said hail.
Oh, okay, well. Well, hey,
Jamie Lee West, hello, David Powell. What's going on for Morgantown, Logan Sport this night? Are we going to be all right? We're already in our tornado watch, just concerned. I'm going to be honest with you. They're going to drop that tornado watch at some point. And I think that we're just about done with any severe weather. The way the dew points are dropping back here to the west. You've got 61 degrees up here around Greenville. And a dew point of 60, so the temperature is dropping, dew points are dropping. That is an indication. Whereas, just a short distance away in Madisonville, it's already dew points 52 and temperature 53. That's almost 10-degree difference. So, yes, it's just about done.
Calling station, this is Whiskey Sugar Delta Bravo 280.
Yeah, the temperatures are all dropping. Temperatures are all dropping down into the 50s as I look down through Tennessee. Like Blytheville, Arkansas, the temperature is 50, the dew point's 48.
Great. That's good news.
Yeah.
So I know some of you are getting some rain, some of you are getting some heavy rain right now, but it's not going to be going on too awfully much longer. We're not going to have a busy night. It's going to be a peaceful night. Might get some rain that'll help you lull you to sleep.
Yeah, maybe even a few rumbles of thunder and lightning up in the high parts of those storms, but nothing severe.
And Mark John Cohia says, thanks so much. Can you please give me one more update for Springfield, Tennessee and Barren Plains? That's where John's located.
At which location there?
It would be Springfield, Tennessee and Barren Plains. Springfield is just east of Clarksville.
Yeah. Yeah, there's still some strong storms moving up that way. There's a severe thunderstorm warning that's down over Pleasant View and Springfield right now.
Yeah.
It is moving. It is not to Springfield yet. It's moving that direction, and that calls for a severe thunderstorm remains in effect till 5 p.m. for northwestern Davidson, east central Montgomery, northern Cheatham, and central Robertson counties. At 4:08 p.m., a severe thunderstorm was located 8 miles northwest of Ashland City, moving northeast at 45. Hazard is 60-mile-per-hour wind gust, penny-sized hail, and it's radar indicated.
Well, give them some hope. That's not going to be a big storm. I mean, it is severe right now.
It's not.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's part of that line that's coming in behind them. It's down. It comes up by Dover and stuff like that. That's the back end of it. It is pushing off to the east fairly quickly. Cumberland City is under that warning, and it's a huge warning. It remains in effect for Dixon, southwest Montgomery, southeastern Stewart, Houston, northeastern Perry, eastern Humphreys, and Hickman counties until 4:09. At 4:09, severe thunderstorms were located along a line extending from 6 miles east of Erin to 8 miles southwest of Dixon to 12 miles northeast of Linden, moving east at 60. Hazard is 60-mile-per-hour wind gust, quarter-size hail, radar indicated. Hang in there. This will be through you before you can know it. That's moving at a pretty quick pace. And as that moves on to the east, we're seeing more and more signs behind it that you're going to be done.
And Harley is just getting on with us. Harley Blankenship, she says, just getting on. Harley, it's almost over. We're just about to get through most of the bad weather for Christian County. And still got a little storm here to the south and another little one back here around Dover. But what we're saying is that with the dew points and temperatures dropping, that means the severe weather is dropping as well. And more than likely, other than just some leftover rain, this is almost over for the evening as far as any severe weather. Mike Ferris, thank y'all both. It's 54 in Crofton now, and the floodwaters are still rising in Hopkinsville. I could imagine the floodwaters may still keep rising. We're just talking about the end of the rain and the storms. That's what our business is.
The end of the severe weather anyway. We could still be getting some rain for a while.
Right,
but,
right.
Just remember that the areas that flooded the other day could come up and flood again, so be prepared for that. And turn around, don't drown.
We will be back in tomorrow to do our regular update because tomorrow is Sunday. And we do have a Sunday evening, afternoon update we will do. But if there's nothing much going on, we'll probably do the update and be done.
At least for now.
Yes, sir. Our next chance for rain and storms will be on Wednesday, if I'm not mistaken.
Wednesday or Thursday, somewhere in that time frame.
Mike Bynum says, David, you guys have gotten about 900 more subscribers. Whew. I haven't had time to stop and look. David, how about Anna George?
Our next chance of showers will be Wednesday night.
Okay, good. Anna George says, David, about how many people are there helping, including the spotters? Just a rough number. It was talking about here, I guess. Gosh, Mark, how many do we have here?
Let's see, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Including our sports staff.
Probably around 15 of us at least.
That are here, yeah. And we have some others still out there in the field. Kristen Brown, how bad will Franklin get hit? They're going to be okay. It's not a severe warning. It's a special weather statement, but and it's going to be a little intense for a little bit there. It's mainly just north of Franklin. Franklin itself doesn't look like they're going to be in too bad a shape. Lewis Skirvin, $1.99 from Lewis. Are we finally done in Hopkinsville? Yes, sir, Lewis, and thank you for the donation. Very nice of you. $1.99 from Lewis Skirvin. He's a super chatter, and we're glad to have him.
Yeah. Belinda, we'll probably take Monday off.
Yeah, that's what our plans are, is to take off Monday, try to get recuperated. We got a lot of stuff to get caught up around here at the office, and man, I'm feeling a little ragged. Somebody said, let's see if I can find the quote. I've got to get my glasses back on here. Somebody said it felt like that we've been in a war and that we're the supreme commanders. It is kind of like it. It does kind of seem that way.
It does.
Mike Baum says, praise the Lord Jesus. I'm glad the threat is gone. Thank you, David and Mark. And Megan Jones says, y'all deserve a vacation. Josie, what does it look like for Hopkinsville around 5 p.m.? Well, she don't demand much, does she?
No. Wet.
Yeah, wet would be a good term.
Probably not severe, but wet.
Yeah, it very well could be raining. We didn't say this is the end of the rain. We said this is the end of the severe weather. And so with the end of the severe weather, the end of the rain can't be too far behind. In fact, I can see the end of the rain back here towards Paducah. I'll go to that radar and we'll see if it bears up. It's a little more scattered as about this way. I bit my tongue. Good grief.
Yeah. New severe weather, severe thunderstorm warning. It encompasses downtown Nashville, Davidson County, eastern Dixon County, northern Williamson County, Cheatham County, northeastern Hickman County, and south central Robertson County. Until 5:15 at 4:20, severe thunderstorms were located along a line extending from 10 miles north of Dixon to near White Bluff to near Centerville, moving northeast at 65. Hazard is 70-mile-per-hour wind gust, quarter-size hail, radar indicated.
Arnesia Jameson, hello guys. What's going on in Springfield, Tennessee, please? And thanks. And also $5 super chat from Amanda Wright. Lemon character taking his sunglasses off, raising his arm to greet someone, imitated by Baby Lemon. James Brown says we have wall clouds in Franklin, Kentucky. Is there any rotation? Very little. In fact, most of the stuff Franklin
May not be a wall cloud, maybe still that roll cloud ahead of those.
That's been persistent all across this.
Yeah. That severe thunderstorm warning encompasses downtown Nashville as well as Brentwood, down as far as Franklin, Smyrna, Tennessee, over to Mount Juliet and up to Henderson. So, that line of storms is continuing to march to the northeast.
And for Springfield, it's just about over. The worst of it is off to the east, southeast, and it will be out of the area very soon.
We're getting ready to run this through again. Dad's floated in. I'm going to try to get some pictures.
Okay. Yeah. Amy and Shane are going to run down to Cerulean. His dad is flooded in, so they're going to try to go get some pictures.
Okay. They'll still be on for a little bit longer. Is Dave still here?
Yeah.
I just wondered if he would step up for just a second.
Yeah, Dave. The other Dave. Need you.
Okay.
Matt Hughes, some of the scariest wild clouds, supercells I've ever seen, besides some of the ones here recently, were the ones I saw while living in Omaha, Nebraska years ago. Well, I'm glad that they're not too bad now. It looks like the warnings on this storm has been dropped and mainly just special weather statements again. There's strong storms, but they are not severe. And so the issues here is pretty much over, I think, for Bowling Green, Smiths Grove, and Franklin. So you still may get some more. Okay, they're updating the tornado watch. Hopefully they're taking us out of it, Mark. Christian and Todd. But I can't see what they're saying.
Hey there, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. David Sturgis here. Working with Mark. Dave is going to take a break. He'll be back a little later. And for our area, it looks like even though we're still under a tornado watch, the weather has changed very quickly, where our temperature is in the 50s now, and dew point is very low. So we have told our spotters to stand down and head into the office. And sounds like we've got another. Okay, so flash flood warning has been issued. I know that there's some rough weather that's heading down to Nashville. A little out of our area, but if you want to look at it, there's a real nice bow echo there, which means there's a lot of wind in that thing, and it's barreling down onto Nashville. So you might want to, in that area, if you would take cover. There is a hail core in it. It looks like just north or east northeast or west northwest of Nashville, and if there's any hail there, it looks like it might even be there. It looks like a pretty good hail core there. The tornado watch still active for Hopkinsville. Yes, it is. We had a pretty good storm front roll through, and it looks like the cold front has gone through for our area. It still hasn't sagged south very far yet, and so we're waiting for the okay to cancel that severe tornado watch. And Lisa Murray says that it's 70 in Oak Grove. So between there and here, it looks like the front may be between us.
Yeah, but it's coming.
Yep. Alice says you guys are awesome and a blessing to this community. Thank you. Sissy, any more tornado threats in Hopkinsville?
134 to weather ops.
It doesn't look like it at the moment.
No, we do have one little area of stronger rain coming up that's in the Lafayette area right now, but that should be about it. We may get some stronger cells, and we'll definitely have some rain through the rest of the night, but everything is starting to wind down.
Yeah, there could still be some flooding that happens. Andrea wants to know if they've blocked off the Herndon Oak Grove Road by Flying J. That's my way home. I heard that there was water coming up over a road somewhere in that area, but I haven't heard since.
10-4.
Okay, go ahead and send that to National Weather Service. And where was it exactly?
Over there by Walmart.
Okay, down by Walmart, there you got the water coming up. It's over one lane.
Yeah, Eric, that bow echo is looking rough. And William Sturgis says, each of you is a blessing to a lot of people. Thanks for keeping everyone safe and updated over the course of the last several days. That is my brother. And thanks, buddy. He's watching us from Owensboro. Cosmo says, just south of Katie's, how much rain y'all think we've gotten so far with all these storms? Don't know so far today.
Yeah, we generally had reports of rainfall anywhere between 12 and 14 inches already, and more coming.
Is that for today?
Not for today, for the total.
Okay, for the whole total. Okay.
Yeah.
Mallory says, thank you guys so much. Hopefully you guys get some rest soon. Yes, that would be nice. I'll sleep late in the morning. And it looks like our weather spotter out on the highway is running into some rain. Is that Justin out there?
And that's probably Amy and Shane.
Oh, Amy and Shane? Oh, that's right.
Yeah,
They were going back out.
down.
Yeah.
Yeah, they were heading down. His dad got flooded in, so they're going to run down and see if they can get some pictures of the flooding.
Okay, cool. And Ruth, hi. How you doing? Debbie Powell says on Casey Mead, we've had 14 inches so far. And I remember that road. That was the road that I lived on for when I first moved to Hopkinsville back in 1962. Anna says, get your bellies full and go to bed.
I'd love to.
Marla says her son says sirens are going off at Western Kentucky University.
Bravo 280.
How are things in Bowling Green?
Weather operations.
Well, I think there was
right now. I'm not seeing any warning. There may be a special weather statement.
Yeah, there is a special weather statement. Not sure why they would be blowing it. And it looks like the wind gusts up to 40 miles an hour. Don't see anything about hail in this. So,
hey, Johnny, that's the Hopkinsville Walmart.
So I'm not sure why those storms would be, or those sirens would be going off. Heather wants to know if there are any big storms coming. I think the big rain is almost over, and we're just going to get some rain the rest of the night.
We may get some stronger rain showers, and we probably still even hear a rumble of thunder or two. But the heaviest stuff, it looks like it's starting to push off to the east. We're pretty well done with it.
Rebecca wants to know if the severe storms are about over for Elkton.
Yes,
that it should feel cooler outside.
Which team?
Do we have all the returns teams returned here?
Except for Amy.
Did we ever hear back from team 13?
Yeah, we still got Justin still out.
Justin's still out.
Yeah, I don't.
Yeah, he's at Pembroke Elementary.
Yeah.
The Grigsby's are back.
I haven't heard from them. You might want to call and double check where they're at.
Yeah.
I think we told them to stand down and return, right?
Yeah, we told everybody to stand down and return. I'm just making sure we got everybody.
Make sure they've checked in or make sure they've said something.
All right.
Okay, and Lisa wants to know if they've dropped the tornado watch. It looks like it may have been dropped for Cadiz or Trigg County.
It is. It has. It's still in effect for Hopkins, for Christian County, Todd, and Logan, and to the east of there. But they are now finally starting to degrade it as it moves to the east.
Yeah, those watch.
Somebody calling 34.
Those watches should start to drop off.
Hey, Roger, 34. This is Weather Ops. What's your location?
Linda says, thanks for all you do, for doing a great job. And while we're at it, let's just go ahead and take a look at the other locations. Now, Nashville's still under the gun with a big.
After we call, we asked for everybody to.
They have a big storm rolling through there. And that's a severe thunderstorm. As you can see, there's a bow echo on that.
Okay.
And when you see that, there's usually a lot of wind associated with it, and it could cause a lot of damage with mostly straight line winds. And that
they did just issue a new severe thunderstorm warning for northeast of Bowling Green. It's for western Hart County, northeastern Warren County, north central Barron County, and Edmonson County till 5:15 p.m. says at 4:38 p.m., severe thunderstorms are located along the line extending from near Brownsville to 10 miles northeast of Mount Victor to near Plum Springs, moving northeast at 45. Hazard is 60 mile per hour wind gusts, radar indicated.
Yep. So there was a reason why that storm looked kind of funny and why those sirens went off, I guess.
Yeah, it just took a while to get it posted up on the map here.
Yep. And of course, down in Nashville, they've got a big severe thunderstorm warning, and between Nashville and Bowling Green, there's a couple of special weather statements. These storms are probably still borderline severe, and that's probably where the front is.
Go ahead.
Pretty close. It may be lagging a little bit down on the south end, but I don't see any indications of that 70-degree temperature that was reported. Everything is either in the 60s or dropping into the 50s.
Station, you're broken in the store to try again.
Down in Tennessee, Ashland City's under that storm right now. It's past Kingston Springs, past Fairview. It's not to Leapers Fork or Franklin yet. It's still coming in to Belmead, Forest Hills. It's still heading for downtown Nashville.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
But it's coming. It's just working its way in.
Yeah, and once it gets
right now, indicated is gusty winds and small hail.
Yeah, and once it gets past you, it's going to be basically rain the rest of the night.
Weather on this is 41. 57 is currently in the building.
Roger, we're just making sure everybody got it back. Thank you very much.
Let's see.
10-4, the only one that I know of still out in the field besides us.
Who was
There's
the
13.
easiest in the last couple of nights? I know everybody is ready for early night. Well, yeah, we are. South Christian says, or Brenda says South Christian
13,
is
go ahead.
65 degrees Fahrenheit. And that's a good sign that the front has gone through. And
Try that
Angie
again,
says, I
13.
feel like the good Lord has spared us again. This could have been so much worse. Praying for anyone that has been affected by flooding. Yes.
Absolutely.
We're all in
Angie.
agreement with that. Brianna says, what's the update for Fort Campbell? It should be
Fort Campbell. Yeah, there's some heavy rain moving across right now. On the backside of that, you should be good. Just light to moderate rain and a little rumbly and temperature dropping the rest of the day.
And I'm going to change the radar site to Nashville since most of the heavy stuff is over in that area. And but it does look like the cold front may actually have not completely gone through yet, because it shows on this map that it's still to the north of us, but it may not have updated.
The frontal positions on there only update like every 3 hours, so
okay.
It's lagging a bit.
Okay. All right. Russellville, you should be in the clear here shortly, but there'll be some more rain coming your way. It'll probably just be heavy rain. It'll cool down, and you will be able to rest the rest of the night, except for the heavy rain. There could be some flooding still. Kayla says it is pouring in Fort Campbell.
Yeah. Flooding is going to be the big threat for everybody up here in the Kentucky side for right now, and probably for West Tennessee as well, as that comes in. We're still counting up our rain totals and getting more and more. So a lot of the areas where the water's gone down a little bit, it's probably going to come back up. Be prepared for more street closings. And if you're in the path of an area that's going to start getting water, be sure to get out of the way, evacuate. And again, if you're out driving and you see water over the road, turn around, don't drown.
Yep. I'm going to go over to the multiple radar mode.
34 weather up.
Yeah.
And so we can see
That
all
is-
of it.
Yeah, eventually it probably will make its way over to the Lexington area. Probably not as severe. I don't
Are you on
think
your way
the tornado warning or the tornado watch doesn't go over that far. Lexington will be north of that, but they're just in line. You probably get maybe some strong storms and heavy rain.
Christopher says, so do the spotters have, hold on, I just lost my feed on that. Let me see if I can find it in this other one. Well, doggone, I don't see it now. Something for volunteers for fire and police. I used to spot up north and back east where I lived. Also, what repeater do you guys use? Well, that would be a question for our communications guy, Joseph. Lynn says, awesome, love seeing the entire storm. I understand y'all only cover so much. And we usually stay in the western Kentucky, a little bit into western Tennessee, and it's over to about Bowling Green, and we'll see a little bit in Missouri and Arkansas, and maybe a little bit in Illinois and Indiana. That's usually our range or region that we like to cover.
Christopher Jean Blanc, some have, but most are still pretty insistent that our members, if they work for them, unless it's they give them permission, they don't like them taking off. There used to be a setup where if you were spotting for us, you were considered activated for EMS and covered under emergency management, but a lot of businesses don't honor that anymore.
Hinor, Hopkinsville doesn't have a good chance of a tornado today. We believe that the threat is over. We are still under a tornado watch, but it feels like the cold front's gone through. Our mesonet in North Christian is telling us that it is the temperature's in the 50s and that the dew point has dropped. So we believe that the threat for a tornado is over.
Yeah.
I'm sure Eric will jump on that. Lynn says, I like it here, so I get what I can from it.
Weather ops, go ahead.
I'm in Lexington, and then screen stays right online. Right. There is a tornado warning down in Nashville.
We lost his feed.
Oh, we did?
Yeah, Roger, we lost your feed as well. What do you want to do?
Oh, yeah, I see.
Yeah.
I believe the storm chaser, Catherine, is out to the west of Hopkinsville.
Right, Roger. Do you guys all make it to the?
Not sure exactly where
you were going to take those pictures.
They're driving. Chris says, it feels so nice out now.
All right, you all be safe down there, all right?
Okay. Yeah, and that tornado warning is for Metro Nashville area, Davidson County, southwestern Sumner, northwestern Wilson, and southeastern Cheatham County until 5:30. At 6:44, a severe thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado was located 7 miles south of Jolton or 7 miles northwest of Nashville, moving northeast at 60. Hazardous tornado radar indicated. And if that's going across Jolton, which is pretty far to the north,
yeah.
I'm a little curious as to why the Nashville metro area is even in it.
Good point.
Yeah.
Yep.
The major rotation I'm seeing is well up north of the Nashville metro area. Probably go north of Hendersonville, may catch the edge of Goodlettsville, and then heads on up toward Gallatin area.
It's up just south of Jolton, it looks like. It looks like there's the hook is pretty prominent in the winds. Let me try the other. He has the resolution. And so it's right in this area that we're seeing the rotation. And this is coming out of the Nashville radar site. Now, there may be a drop out there, Mark.
Yeah, let me have a look here.
Correlation coefficient.
Yeah, there's a definite dropout on the CC. It's up just west of Highway 41A.
Mm-hmm. That
Moving
means
up there. Let me get a cross street.
That means there may be a debris being flung up in the air from a tornado that is on the ground, possibly.
Yeah. Eaton's Creek and 41A is the nearest crossroad of anything major I'm seeing. But yeah, there is a bit of a drop out there.
Has a bit of a hail core too. Seems. See if I can grab that. That's what I want. It says hail about 2 inches. About 80% of it could be falling from the sky. It's probably not going to be 2 inches when it hits the ground. And there's another tornado warning that has popped up for Walnut Grove, Portland, Westmoreland, and Oak Grove in Tennessee.
Yeah.
And that one is tornado
That
warning.
one says, yeah.
Yeah. Go ahead. You want to do it? You want to do the honors?
Sure. Sure. It's northern Sumner County in Middle Tennessee, northwestern Macon County in Middle Tennessee, northeastern Robertson County in Middle Tennessee till 5:15 p.m. At 4:51, a confirmed tornado is located near Cross Plains or 14 miles northwest of Gallatin, moving east at 55. Hazard is damaging tornado. Emergency management confirmed tornado.
Hey, let's see if we can see this thing. And we're going to use yeah, here it is, right here, right in this area.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and there is a dropout in that area, a pretty big one, but it's right at the edge, so I can't really tell if that's from the tornado or from other stuff.
Yeah.
If so, it's a very big dropout area there.
Oh, yeah, and it looks like the hook is like right in here.
Yeah, out ahead of that Westmoreland, it's coming your way. South Tunnel, it's probably north of you, but you may see some of the debris falling. And it goes, it hasn't gone over into the Kentucky side yet. If so, it'll go just south of Adolphus. We'll have to see if it continues along that angle, it'll move into Kentucky and be headed in the general direction of Tompkinsville, but it may not hold together long enough to get there. We'll have to wait and see.
For those of you in Christian County in Kentucky, there is no tornado warning for us. When we talk about Oak Grove, we're talking about Oak Grove, Tennessee, and not Oak Grove, Kentucky. So Carol, just wanted to put you at ease there.
Yeah. LBL has announced that the trace is closed due to water over the roads in multiple places.
Pembroke, Crystal, it's just going to be rain pretty much and maybe a little bit of wind the rest of the night. But nothing that we can see that'll be severe other than maybe flooding. Would you concur with that, Mark?
Yes, for up our area. The weather is slowly working its way into the Nashville area and toward the east of there. Is just now reaching the tornado warned storm is probably just now reaching what road is that? Trail Hollow Lane? No, that's not what I'm looking for. Yeah, it's just reached I-24 and the I-24-65 split, that area. Is moving on toward Goodlettsville, Hendersonville. Again, that's a tornado warned storm. Any rotation we're seeing is probably just north of I-65 and State Highway 45.
Now, the storm I'm looking at is around Jolton. Looks like that's where the tornado is, if it's even on the ground. It still says it's radar indicated, so
yeah. Again, it looks like it's right on the ragged edge. There could be some drop out there, but it's kind of mixed in.
We should just be getting some.
Yeah, and this is what we're thinking, that the dropout is right in this area. And it's hard to tell if it's part of a tornado or not.
Roger, I think I'm going to go watch Tennessee beat Florida real quick. Y'all have a good evening. Be safe.
All right, and then up around Portland, Oregon, Tennessee.
Whiskey Sugar Delta Bravo.
Portland, Oregon. Boy, we really expanded our coverage area there, didn't we?
Yes. And the Portland, Tennessee area, it looks like it's bearing right down on Portland. So I would, if you're in Portland, Tennessee, Oak Grove, Tennessee, please get into a safe space. And if you don't have one, you should find a place. If it's a one-story building or you're on the first floor, you want to try and make it to an interior room that has 4 walls and that you can hunker down in. A lot of times there's a bathroom.
There is a tornado warning down that way for the north side of Nashville. All the way up to Jolton.
Get into your safe place. If you don't have one, start developing one so that you know exactly what to do when it happens again. Because we're in the South, and it will happen again.
Appreciate it. Thank you, Cheryl. Bye. Cheryl says her daughter's down there in Nashville. They got pictures.
Ooh, cool.
To send.
Very nice.
They got rotation on that?
They've got pictures of what they think is a tornado.
Ooh,
so
okay.
We'll take it.
We'll see.
Hot dog.
Hot darn.
Peyton Geyer, what is a dropout? We have a setting on our radars. It's called correlation coefficient. We just call it CC. And it measures, it compares the different objects in the atmosphere. The more close together in size they are, the more close likely they are to be rain or hail or something like that. So they're all uniform size. If the coefficient starts to drop out or get smaller, it means that everything's a different size and it's more likely debris. So that's what we're talking about.
Lee asks, is Hopkinsville in the clear? We believe it is tonight, except for maybe flooding. So just be aware that we're going to get still a lot of rain. And that's in the Hopkinsville and most all of western Kentucky. Could be another, 4 inches of rain? Is that what they were saying, Mark?
Okay, Franklin, Simpson, Franklin and Simpson County over that way. You are under a severe thunderstorm warning now. And that new warning says, severe thunderstorm warning for southeastern Simpson County and Allen County till 5:30 p.m. At 4:57, a severe thunderstorm was located over Portland, moving east at 35. Hazard is 60 mile per hour wind gust, quarter size hail, radar indicated. And again, that's the front starting to move through them. So it's that far east. Hang on tight. There is a tornado warning down to your south, but it looks like that would go well off to the east of Franklin. Right now, the general direction of movement toward that is toward Westmoreland, and there's not a tornado warning for Adolphus. You're north of the Kentucky-Tennessee line. The tornado warning is south of the Kentucky-Tennessee line, so we'll see what happens with that. Again, downtown Nashville, a relative of one of our spotters says that they've got pictures they're going to send in. Don't know if we'll get them up for everybody to see today, but they do see what looks like a tornado down in that direction. So again, take that warning seriously. It's on the north side of Nashville, heading in the general direction of Hendersonville, Millersville, eventually on to Gallatin.
Looks like Goodlettsville may be under the gun right now.
New information. This severe thunderstorm warning has been updated.
Yeah, here's that. Looks like that rotation's passing over Jolton right now. It may be a different part of the storm that I'm looking at, but it sure looks like it's passing over Jolton. And I'm not seeing anything on that. I'd have to go to a different.
New severe thunderstorm warning for Tennessee, Smith County, Eastern Davidson, Northwestern Rutherford, Sumner County, Wilson County, Macon County, and Trousdale County, all in Middle Tennessee, until 6 p.m. And at 5 p.m., severe thunderstorms are located along a line extending from Millersville to Lakewood to Brentwood, moving east at 60. The hazard is 70-mile-per-hour wind gusts and quarter-size hail. Radar indicated.
Okay.
Again, all these storms are moving to the east and northeast, probably at around 60 miles an hour. Some of the storms are, some of the faster storms. Most generally, the line's probably moving about 40 miles an hour.
Yep, and as you can see, Hopkinsville seems to be out of the woods as far as severe weather. We still have a tornado watch on us, but we're seeing that the temperatures have dropped and the dew point has dropped, and so we believe that it's not conducive now for any severe weather to happen other than maybe rain.
Dave, you might want to check. I think your mic's muted.
No, it seems to be working. It's up. You're not able to hear me? Are you able to hear me? Can you hear me out there, folks? Yes, Stephanie says she can hear me. So, all right. We hear you loud and clear. Oh, thank you, everybody. I appreciate it. You can hear me. So, Mark may be having a little bit of trouble hearing, or hearing me, which he's probably happy about. And all we've got for Hopkinsville and basically Western Kentucky is just rain for the rest of the night. There may be some thunder and lightning in there, but we don't expect anything to be severe at this point.
Okay, I got you back. I think my earpiece ran out of battery on me. It usually announces it, and I didn't hear the announcement.
All right. Well, the folks out there sure let me know that they could hear.
Good thing. Yeah, these are battery or rechargeable earpieces, and sometimes they run out of battery, especially when they've been heavily used, like we've used in the past couple of days.
Yep. Yep. Daryl says, thanks for covering Nashville area. Warned my son at work, and people were not aware of the weather. Anna, yeah, I think the equipment's tired. It's been used a lot this week.
Yeah.
And Sarah
We have a
has
report down there from the tornado warned area of a funnel cloud, rotating funnel cloud above Grand Ole Opry.
Wow.
In hotel. So, yep, they definitely.
I'd like to get a picture of that. Wow.
It would be. Well, as I said, Cheryl, one of our spotters, said her daughter and a friend were down there along the interstate, and they had gotten a picture of what looked like a tornado. So I said to send it to our Weather and Wisdom email.
Awesome. Joyce is asking, how about in Murray, Kentucky? I believe that we're all in the same boat this today. Joyce,
yeah, Murray's got some flooding issues going on, but they are out of the area for severe weather. The front has gone past them. Should have gone well past us by now, too.
Yeah, just going to get some rain for the rest of the night. Maybe some thunder, maybe a little lightning. Chelsea says that her friends down in Nashville said he'll get a picture of it and can send it to us. Okay, let's see where else we're looking here. Nashville seems to have the roughest weather right at the moment. There's a cold front getting ready to go through, so that should it should change rather quickly as soon as that front goes through.
Yeah. The tornado warning over east of Portland, Tennessee, Fairfield, Westmoreland area has changed from a confirmed tornado to a radar indicated tornado, which means that what was down has lifted.
Yep. And Ramses is reminding me, don't forget to subscribe if you're watching us on YouTube. And if you're watching us on Facebook, make sure to follow us and like us. And that way it helps us in the analytics of everything. It keeps us high in the searches, and it helps us a lot.
Yeah. Latest on the tornado in Nashville at 4:56, a severe thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado is located over Madison or 7 miles north of Nashville, moving northeast at 60. It's radar indicated.
Ruth says, just for our information, the Texas Panhandle has snow. So, and I hear that it's supposed to get kind of cold here in the next couple of days.
Yeah. I saw that they were supposed to get some on the down that way on the backside of this. So welcome to April in the central U.S.
That's right. Hang around. It's everywhere in the U.S. you go. People say, hang around for 5 minutes and the weather will change.
Absolutely.
Everyone says that.
Yeah. The only place in the world I know of where your daily plan of what you're going to wear that day might include a winter coat, sunscreen, flip-flops, and snow boots. Oh, and rain boots and galoshes, that kind of stuff, and an umbrella as well.
Yep. Danielica says Bowling Green is having some crazy lightning and thunder. I would imagine they are. Yes. And I'm looking down here at this storm in Nashville. Looks like a pretty good hail core in there.
Yeah.
Let's just see if there's anything showing up in the winds. Yeah. It still looks like there's some a big windy twist in the winds there, or the clouds. So there may be a tornado there. It's tornado warned. and it looks like
Yeah.
it's got a lot of twisting in it. It's hard to actually
They do
pinpoint.
show a TVS on that. It's just north of the Kentucky-Tennessee border, probably near south of Chapel Hill.
Yeah, we're now talking about this storm here.
Yeah.
And
And the one on down in Nashville itself, let's see. It is slowly moving off. I think it's starting to lose a little bit of intensity.
yeah, the
It's hard to
twisting.
tell from the Nashville radar because that storm's getting right on top of the Nashville radar. It's
Yeah,
getting too close to really
I'm looking at it
put
from the
on.
Trenton or the Fort Campbell radar. And
Yeah.
it shows that it's not really clearly defined anymore.
No.
But it does show a pretty good dropout in that area. So it's hard to say. Oh, and they've just added to that tornado warning. And so that storm they may think it's going to get more intense. So Hartsville, Beech Grove, Gallatin, Cairo, Bethpage, Lafayette, Beach Bottom, you're all under a tornado warning. So make sure you have a place of safety to go and get to it. David Brown says, hey guys, how much rain is expected for Russellville tonight? We think anywhere from 4 to 6 inches. We still got a lot of rain to go through before that front is totally clear of our area. Lynn, you're right. God's been mighty good to us. Yes. And Debbie Summers, yes, thanks. We will get some rest tonight. It's going to be a good night to sleep. Let's listen to that rain hitting the roof, and it'll put me to sleep. Macy asks, is Todd County getting anything else tonight? And I believe that Todd County is just going to get rain. There may be some flooding because we still have a lot of heavy rain to get through. So there could be some flooded roads in the morning. We're not sure yet, but just be vigilant. We think the severe weather is done for the night. We still have a tornado watch over us, but we think they'll start dropping that as the cold front and this cold air or cooler air goes through. So,
new information. This severe thunderstorm warning has been updated.
All right, so let's take another look at this tornado down here. It looks like the tornado that was up around Portland has been dropped, but we still have this newer tornado warning. And let's see what areas are impacted on that. The areas impacted are going to be Oak Grove, Bledsoe Creek State Park, Cottontown, Dickerson Chapel Recreation Area, and Bethpage. So take cover now if you're in those areas. Move to a basement or an interior room on the lowest floor of a sturdy building. Avoid windows. If you are outdoors in a mobile home or in a vehicle, move to the closest substantial shelter and protect yourself from flying debris. That storm is going to be close to Gallatin by 5:15, which is about now, and Lafayette at 5:30 p.m. and it is a radar indicated tornado.
Also our Facebook page.
Hillham, Livingston area. It might, that whole line is still very active, but I don't know for sure that it will hold together that far.
Good job, Joe. Good job.
And the more this line moves to the east, the more it's going to start to fizzle out because the air becomes less stable or unstable.
Yeah.
It becomes more stable.
More stable.
Right. Ashton says, "We're happy you guys are here. We're just here to help out and keep people in this area warned of things going on. We find that even though we have TV stations in Nashville and Evansville and Paducah, we're kind of in the middle of all that, and we think that we can help with the coverage as well." Susie said, "Just came from my daughter's house. Please let these storms go away." They seem to be moving on, so let's just get through the night, and hopefully this heavy rain that we're gonna get gets done soon. We've had at least 11 inches till last night, and I'm not sure exactly how many we've had since. And
most of the reports today have been well over 12, close to 14
for the whole period,
for the total.
I think. Yeah, for the total.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So it's let's hope this rain gets done soon, and in 2 months we're gonna we're gonna be in a drought. I don't know. I'm just thinking.
Y'all opened the door and the ghost decided to walk.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, I'm gonna turn this over. Gonna step away and turn this over to the master of ceremonies, David Powell.
Well, hi there, friends and neighbors. This is your old buddy Dave Powell here to join in. Well, I'm sorry, I've been hanging around Dave so long, I'm starting to act like it. Lena,
As he calls you, the effervescent Dave Powell.
I don't know what that means, but it's probably a good thing I don't. Okay, everybody, I'll be honest with you. Everything still out there is pretty much out of our coverage area. We love you, but we can't stay here all night again tonight. I've had all I can do. I'm tired. I'm sick of storms, and I'm sick of severe weather. But I love you guys, so I'm willing to stay for a little while just to say goodbye. Let's see.
Robert
here.
Stewart, yes, the severe is gone from Clarksville now, I think.
Yeah, severe. I went outside just a little bit ago. It is cold out there. I mean, cold, literally cold. So there's no doubt in my mind the severe is gone. And, it's time to start shutting down. We got to get some rest sometime or another. And I won't know what it's like to get home when it's still daylight, if I can make it in time. But anyway, I just want to tell you guys that it has been an honor to serve you. And for us here at the Weather Building and Spotter Network and Weather and Wisdom Studios, we have enjoyed losing the sleep and helping you and making sure that you're protected and taken good care of. That's part of our mission, and the comments we get back from you has been made it worth everything. And Robert Stewart says, when was the last time we had a front hang around that long? Well, it's because it's over us and we're ready to go. That's why it's hanging around that long.
It's been a while, though.
It has, yeah. So anyway, I don't see anything terrible. The only one that's bad is over there around Gallatin and it's moving on off to the east. I think as the day goes on, it's going to die out, and we'll all be left. If you look back here to the west, I don't see anything else much left. This front is putting a hurt on the severe weather, so it is going to continue to move eastward and southward. And I tell you, when you're going to know it when it gets through you, because it is seriously getting cool. Crystal Powell, my good friend, cousin Crystal, has super chatted $49.99. What am I going to do with you, Crystal? I appreciate it a lot, though. Thank you so much. You and I have been friends a long time, and I really appreciate it. Ruth Cornelius, be safe going home. Hug your families and pets. And Jacob Anders, please tell me what Cross Plains is looking like. Getting anything else? Cross Plains is, I know exactly where Cross Plains is. Let me get
very wet.
It is very wet. And Cross Plains is, hold on. I know where it is. I just have almost forgotten. Well, there it is right here. Well, you know what? I say the worst is over. Now, you're going to get a storm coming across it, but it's not going to be all that bad. I'm telling you. Compared to what you had go through, it's over with. So Cross Plains will be good. Let's see here. Crystal, you're more than welcome. We appreciate you. You know you've been a good friend. Love you to pieces. Joyce Keith Thomas, we are too. It's 50 in Murray, and get some rest and sleep. Love you all and all us, and we appreciate it. Carolyn Jones Camplin, thanks for all you have sacrificed to help us stay safe. Daryl Bass says, didn't this event set some kind of historical record? You know, I don't know. It might have. I don't. You're muted, Mark. He's sitting there talking.
If you're talking about a rainfall, it's still working on it. We're still getting heavy rain back up this way in areas, so we won't know for sure until tonight or tomorrow.
Chelsea Reese says, I sent you a picture on your phone. Well, what kind of picture was it, Chelsea? I'm just aggravating you. Yeah, I'll try to see it. I swear I've been so busy, and I have probably 100 messages on my phone to go through. I don't think I'm going to get through them tonight, but I will get through them, and I'll try to respond to every one of them. So Stephanie wrote, get some rest. As always, appreciate you all so much. And Tammy Tatum, turn around, don't drown. Absolutely. Michael Henderson, this blasted rain can kiss it, David and Mark. How much more are we projected tonight? 1997, I believe, is no longer the record. He may be right. Yeah. We won't know probably till tomorrow, if then. Benita Eilers, thank you to you and your team. You're greatly appreciated. Sue Penn, hang on, Morristown, Tennessee. Chelsea Reese, the clouds over near Nashville. Debbie Napier, thank you all. Get rest. We love you guys too. Be safe. And Yurley Lopez
is another 2 to 3 inches here in the Hopkinsville area.
Is Dot okay? Where is Dot, Mark? I've seen that a bunch of times. I'll be doggone if I can remember where it is. Dot, Kentucky.
I remember that. I don't remember exactly where it's at. I think it's up. Is it up along the Ohio River?
I don't know. I don't know. But I can tell you that if it's in Kentucky, it's okay.
Yeah.
I don't remember where it was, but I did see it. It's near Dareville. Okay, yeah. That makes sense. That would be back here, and Dot is right there. So yeah, Dot is good. Robin 0213. Wait, where y'all going? She says Clarksville update. Mark, give her a Clarksville update. And Christina Merritt, I found it. Thank you, Linda Adams Hart. I'm kind of over this weather, but glad you had to have you on the job. Thank you. We're very happy to have done it. Sue Penn, yeah, it is near Devil. Kevin Fisher, on a side note, my 4 grandchildren are in Gallatin, Tennessee. My youngest hates storms. Gallatin's got a pretty nasty storm going through, but I'll be honest with you, the worst is almost over. It's going to be past in just a few minutes. And I know they were under a tornado warning, but I will quickly look and see if I can see anything.
Yeah.
I don't.
The colder air is a little slow getting into Clarksville. They're still looking at around 60 degrees. Dew point around 59. but it's coming. It won't be long getting there because it's already moving on through.
When the cold air gets there, you're going to sure know it because it gets cold quick.
Yeah. The tornado warning is still in effect right now back this way, but they've been very slow to move it. It's good for another 3 hours and 35 minutes, but I don't think we have anything to worry about back this way.
Amy Ellis says, you guys have Kentucky backdoor disease. Get on home. Chris Johnson says, do you think it'll get worse later tonight in Clarksville? No, I do not. And Stephanie Roke is showing 58 and 56 dew point, and I think you're going to be good there. Take over, Mark, for a second.
All right. Again, whole area, all the heavier storms have moved off to our east and southeast. We are just looking at steady and heavy rain. We do have a storm report from down in Tennessee. Thunderstorm wind gusts 67 miles an hour at Nashville, Davidson, Tennessee, and that's from their automated surface observation system. And Nashville International Airport gusted to 58 knots, which is well above severe criteria. So they got some gusty winds with that. Again, we're getting ready to shut down operations for now. We will see you again tomorrow afternoon. We'll come back on to give everybody our weekly update. It won't be on too long tomorrow. We're still tired. We're still trying to get some rest. And we don't see anything coming in except some very cool air like this coming in. And we're looking for lows starting Monday and Tuesday down in the upper 30s Monday night and low 30s down around 32 in this area for Tuesday night. So again, and Dave said snow, and that was funny because we may not go out of that. I don't think we're going to have any moisture in the area, but down in Texas on the backside of this system going through, they are getting snow. So snow in April, yes, indeed, we can happen. A lot of times you'll have severe weather move through in April, and there'll be enough cold air coming in behind it to give you some snow in behind the severe weather. So nature likes to add a little bit of insult to injury, or maybe a little bit of pretty to injury every once in a while. Stand by 1 minute.
Okay, I do have a quick update. That was a report that in Gallatin, there was a tornado on that around the Sam Houston Circle area. 2 different people saw it. It did some damage to the house there, but also another person in Hendersonville actually observed the tornado. And so it was reported to the National Weather Service. So far, they haven't confirmed it, but there are 2 different reports that was a tornado on the ground. So hopefully that helps. And you're muted, Mark.
I know I wasn't saying anything. I had to answer the phone. Radar base is shutting down.
Yeah.
As well.
And
they did tornado watch for Christian County now.
Okay, so we're no longer in it. And I think that I think this storm here is going to be weakening somewhat. I hope that tornado is already lifted. Apparently, it's lifted, but we don't know whether or not it could go down again. And so I'm going to turn this over to the National Weather Service down there. It's hopefully they will be able to track you guys and keep you safe. And anyway, thank you all so much for joining us. Again, Christian County and Christian County and Todd County westward are no longer in a tornado watch. So we're good out. Zooming out to see Clarksville, Robin 0213. So there you go. You're good. I'll tell you right now, you're fixing to get cool. In fact, it's already cooling down. It's 59 degrees there. Dew point's 56, so dew point's down below severe level. So that's a good thing. Your severe event is over with. And I see no reason for us to continue to transmit. Most of our area now is clear. And again, we are glad to have done this. Tyler, Spring Hill.
We haven't checked the box today. We'll probably won't check it until Monday or so. But if it's there, we will pick it up then.
We're going to definitely holler at you and tell you how much we appreciate you. I do want to do one thing. Ruth Cornelius has asked me to go out here and look at this camera. Here we go. This is the one I want to look at. What is that on the ground there? That is snow. Can you believe that?
Yeah. I said,
and it's snowing.
I said to everybody that it was snowing in Texas behind this.
And it's snowing there right now. So, and it's 30 degrees. So that tells you right there, it is some cool air coming, and it's almost through here. We're starting to feel the effects of it. So it's time to go. Michael Henderson, David, where exactly is the cold front on the map? I can tell you right now, the cold air is down through Hopkinsville already because we opened our door back there, and it is absolutely freezing. 55 degrees right now. Dew point's 54. I believe it's actually much colder than that because you go just to the west, like over here in Murray or even Mayfield. Let's see, go to Mayfield. It's 48 degrees there, so it's cold. Chris Gober, y'all get some rest. Y'all deserve it. Chelsea Reese says, Eli says, where is his snow? It's in Texas, so take him to Texas, and he can enjoy all the snow he wants. So, Michael Henderson, I'm pretty sure. Let me see if I can see what, if I can find another station here. We'll look at Bowling Green, see if they got a thing. It's still 64 degrees there, 61 degree dew point, so it's between Hopkinsville and Bowling Green. It's where the front is, so. It will be through very soon. And everybody's saying, hi, Eli. Hi, Eli. Mm-hmm. And what about Russellville?
Oh, Eli.
I don't see a sensor there in Russellville. I don't see one in, the closest one is down here in Tennessee, and it's 64, but still that's getting cooler too. So, it's coming. Trust me, the cold air is coming in big time. So anyway, Kayla, Renee, Medlin, do we have more storms coming? Not tonight. And Tyler says Spring Hill, Tennessee, headed to Hopkinsville. I think you're going to be good for the most part.
Very wet drive, so
it'll be wet.
Watch out for ponding on the roadway.
Yep. And Sandra, man, thank you all so much. Really appreciate you. Eric Brake, which is colder, outside or at the broadcast desk? I tell you what, for a while there, I had icicles hanging off my nose. It is cold up here in the studio. Anyway. All right. So, Zachary Decker, the weather, do we need to worry in Russellville? No, the worst is over. You've got a pretty heavy shower there going through Russellville right now. It should be going through Chandler's Chapel here in a little bit, but overall, you're good. Same thing with Franklin. The severe weather is over. So I am going to, with that, Mark, do you have anything? Mary says, was it supposed to stop raining? It will stop raining here a little bit later on tonight. Mike Henderson,
maybe not until tomorrow, but it's going to start tapering off tonight. Yeah.
Mike Henderson, if we can get a couple of weeks of sunny skies that are out this ground, thank you both for keeping us informed. You're more than welcome, Michael. And we appreciate y'all. So, Mark, any last words?
Enjoy the quiet evening coming up. Enjoy the rain. Bundle up for those cold temperatures. And again, there's still a lot of ongoing flooding around the area from all the way up north, all the way down through our area down into southwest Tennessee. So watch out for flooded roadways and such, and turn around, don't drown. And we'll see you tomorrow.
And yeah, that's right. We'll see you tomorrow for our regular update. And if I don't see you here, I'll see you here.
Bye.